Gamer-driven video game podcast.
Oh, yes. Once again, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage once again, and welcome to the Level 57 Video Game Podcast. That's right. Deja vu. We've done this before. I'm Al-G857. What's good, everybody?
I'm the 23rd. Oh, yes. Stand, please. The 23rd Stallion.
Stikz.
Turb 857.
And your boy Big Choc. What up?
How do we sound, y'all? How we look?
It's not about how we sound, it's how we feel.
It's
We
looking
good now.
good on my end.
How
Cafe
we
Fox
feel.
said we good now.
Yeah, it's
Nice,
looking good on
nice.
my end. I'm getting good readings here.
Is it 60 frames? Am I moving choppy? Imagine.
Yes.
Imagine if it was this week.
Choc, who we got in the chat real quick?
Goddamn. We got Lord Chibalba.
Oh, Jesus Lord. Stand, please.
All right, we got
Lord.
Cafe Fox. Stop this nonsense.
What the hell?
We got Bazaar. We got Mess. Who else we got?
Me. Let me stop.
Nah, see, I didn't want to
That's
run
all
that again.
Roll
I
call
wasn't trying to
in
run
the
that
chat.
play again.
And is Maine still there? Maybe Maine is still out there.
I mean,
Nah,
we
he bounced.
probably lost some people in. We lost.
Unacceptable. Then we give him this.
Yeah.
But we're back. We sound good and we're sexy, baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
yeah. All right, let's get into the show.
All up in it.
Let's get all
Let's
up in
get
the
in.
show.
Let's get in deep.
What have
Wow.
you
Whoa,
been playing,
whoa, easy
man?
there.
Listen,
All the way in?
All the way.
deep thought.
Yo.
Deep in
I'm
thought.
talking
Yo.
about into the topic, dude. What's wrong with
Okay,
y'all?
all right.
Y'all
Yeah,
sick.
what's wrong with
All
y'all?
right.
Mike Herman in the building.
Mike Herman.
Herman.
Lot of mercy. Lot of mercy.
What's
Oh,
going on?
Herman's here. That means we got to do these shots.
Hell yeah.
We got to turn up. Herman's in this bitch right now.
Cheers.
Yep.
Pine
CEO
time.
Retrosoft Studios, everybody,
That's
ladies
right.
and gentlemen. For those who don't know. Creators of Retro Mania Wrestling.
Which we are in.
Which we're in,
We're in that
yes.
game, gang. So buy it.
Hell yeah.
Buy it because we're in it.
Yes.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what shot was that? That was
I
delicious.
gave
was
you
gasoline.
A Don Q Anejo rum.
That was sexy.
Yo,
I
Don,
gave-
Don Q&A, sponsor us, man.
Lot of mercy.
I gave Stikz Knob Creek.
Oh, Knob Creek, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's bad. That's,
Well, that'll clear the throat up, man.
it will.
And you got Centauri.
Give me the hiccups.
Give you some bass in your voice.
You gave Sticks the knob.
I gave Stikz the knob. Hey,
Oh,
Pause. What
there's no pause.
Yeah, there's no pause.
There's no
Definitely.
pause.
There's a stop.
Come on, we're friends. We're cool
There-
here.
Yeah, it's
there's
fine,
a
it's
full
fine.
Stop.
We're
It's
all
fine.
friends here.
It's fine, dude.
yeah, man. It's
fine.
been a minute.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
All right.
Don't make it weird.
Yes, no.
Don't make it weird. You got the full knob. Don't make it weird.
No.
All right.
He's like, I'm not.
Guys,
approving
he's
this.
nervous. This is the first time he took the knob on stream.
Hey.
Bro. Yo.
That's the show.
Is that how we're going to start this?
And we're out, guys. That's it.
What the
We're done.
hell?
We're done.
Terrible.
Yo,
Hey,
man.
it's over. Goodbye.
Jeez,
Goodbye.
well, pause.
We're out.
All right.
We're adults. There's no need for a pause here.
What a segue, man. All right. Well, we played some games this weekend.
Thank you, Al. Appreciate that.
And I don't know how to segue from that, but yeah. What was it? You guys played Rivals. Marvel Rivals.
Robble. Yes. Let's go.
Rabble Rivals.
Yeah, that was fun, man. We shout out to Cafe Fox and Riken who came through to fill up the team.
Nice.
And Captain
Yes.
Crunch. Captain Crunch, 31
Yes.
as always.
You see those blank
Squid eye.
spots.
Those dark spots over there because
Sorry, then I was busy.
and certain somebody doesn't play the game.
Yeah, I wonder who that might be.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Who doesn't play it, man?
Jay doesn't want
Game
the
is
smoke.
popping.
He doesn't want the smoke.
Game was fun.
I don't like
Dude, it was a funny ass stream. That shit was funny.
Oh,
It
fun.
was. It was.
We got a good win ratio going on there.
There was some hilarious things going on.
I saw some clips.
Yeah,
I
there
saw some clips.
There was some screaming.
There's
Mainly,
Captain America chasing people down.
yeah, there was some highlights of me just going ballistic after Scarlet Witch because I hate that bitch. Anytime she's out there, because there was one round I picked Hawkeye. I was dead immediately. She hunted me down. I had a Morlock. She killed me immediately. And I was like, I need to kill this bitch. She's just hunting me down. And then I switched over to Captain America and killed her. And then I just kept yelling throughout the entire stream, kill this bitch, kill this bitch, kill this bitch, kill
Yeah,
this bitch.
yeah.
Because
It was
every time
crazy.
she was around, she just kept haunting me down.
He was so angry.
Oh, and then there was I think that was the same round. We were whooping some ass, but I went on a streak of chase down fucking shark. I chased down
Luna Snow.
Luna Snow multiple times.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the other Captain America got stuck. And we all stomped him to end the to end the round. He jumped in the middle, and he was surrounded by us, and we stomped him out.
And I was Loki, and I turned into Captain America.
And you stomped him out. And I was Captain America, and he stomped him out.
It was Captain America. It was two Captain Americas and a Hulk just beating Captain America down.
That was and then it
crazy.
ended that way. We're like, yo, that was a vicious beating.
that was so unnecessary.
Yeah, it was a very fun stream. I was
Good time.
Yeah, it was
It was a
highly
good time.
entertaining. Took me a bit to get back into it because I haven't played in like 2 weeks. But you get back into it pretty quick. Get a little rhythm.
Yeah,
game.
man.
Dope.
Robbles.
And then also, how was your Multiversus?
Oh God, it's probably our second best stream of Multiversus ever. I'd probably say it rivals that one.
Marvel.
The last
Stop.
the last one we did with the beta. It rivals that because that was foul. There was like, I think we lost. All right, so the first match we had, we lost, and then they didn't rematch us, and we got points for it. So that was a loss. And then we lost a set with Superman, Batman. We didn't lose a set for the rest of the entire stream.
Yeah, that was it. Like after we lost that set, that was it. We were just on for the rest of it.
Wonder Woman and Nubia were on some shit.
We didn't have there was not one close match with that team.
It wasn't competitive.
It wasn't.
It wasn't competitive. There was some foul things that went down on that stream, especially with Arya and Jason. Jason put two people in a sleeping bag. I actually have the timestamp, Al.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I want to
okay.
to show people this.
All right. Tell me what's the time?
It is an hour, 1 minute and 28 seconds into that stream. I'm sorry, 40 minutes and 18 seconds. That's the Jason.
wow.
That's the Jason duffel bag.
40 minutes and 18 seconds.
Yeah,
all right.
that was one of the.
Put him in a double bag.
Put him in a sleeping bag and just
There you
completely.
go. So it's right here.
40 minutes and 18 seconds.
That's what you told me, right?
Right. Okay, let me just make sure. I
That's
think,
what it
I think,
is.
I think this is the match.
There
Yep,
you go.
there we go.
Bong.
Yo,
That is
stupid.
you.
that was great.
Now go to
I would have quit after that.
go to an hour, 1 minute and 28 seconds. There was a Wonder Woman punch where they went off the backboard
Oh yes,
on
that
the
was
Space
that
Jam.
was hilarious.
The Space Jam map.
You banked him off the.
Wait, a minute,
banged
you
it.
sure it's an hour and 20? Is it
Hour and 1 minute and
Oh.
28 seconds.
an hour and 1 minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
That shit was like, it was out of control.
that was hilarious.
So you bank shot it
So
about.
right here.
Here we go. Okay.
Boom.
It's this match. Kev, you remember
All
this?
right.
That was.
It's somewhere. Okay, here. Yeah, there
I
you
saw
go.
this.
My
It was
apologies to the
boom,
audio listeners,
boom.
man.
Bong. Bro.
Like
That was.
That is
those matches weren't competitive.
insane.
Like the other night I smoked up real like a lot. And I threw in this stream again. I watched the entire stream again. I watched the entire thing. And I was watching the Nubia Wonder Woman matches, and I was fascinated because we were just bouncing around. There was times where we jumped at the exact same time. Like it was nonsense. The in-sync nonsense that was happening, and there was no Justin Timberlake or any of that shit, right,
Oh,
Kev?
boy.
Because I know you're about to say that.
Oh, boy.
Damn.
But it was out of control. And ever since I told you to switch those fucking dead zones, it changed everything.
Yeah.
Changed everything.
I was like, you notice that what happens. I had to compensate. All this time, every time we're playing Multiversus, I had to overcompensate for the fact that I would do an attack and face the wrong way and get murdered because of it. No more.
These matches weren't competitive.
Now my real skill was on display.
No, we were.
And people got murdered.
And there's something
Murdered.
really funny about Aquaman and Agent Smith. It's the biggest, and we win a lot with them. We win a lot with them. We didn't lose with them.
I don't think we lost.
And it's just there's sharks flying, dolphins, there's gunshots, there's clones. It's weird shit happening in those matches.
It's the Agent Aqua team.
The who? Agent Aqua team.
Agent,
Agent
I like that.
Aqua.
Agent Aqua.
The AAT.
No, it
Double A's.
even though we started an hour late, I thought it was going to be a complete disaster, but it turned out being one of our best Multiversus Maniac streams. So,
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely.
People got murdered.
No, it was a bludgeoning. It was definitely a blood. Like after that same match where he threw him in the sleeping bag, they got kidnapped at the top of the screen by Arya.
Wow.
Because they didn't want to stay on the floor with Jason, so I just met them up there and got rid of them.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
First time I ever got somebody in a sleeping bag. 2 people at the same
Yeah,
time.
never happened.
And the KO, first time. First time it's ever happened.
That's crazy.
I was like, I had 2 of these motherfuckers. That's great.
2 people in the sleeping bag. Pause.
Put him to sleep. Put him to sleep, man.
A lot of stuff goes on.
Slumber party.
I mean,
Friday 13th movie.
I mean, you know.
It's a great game,
Dead.
man. It's a great game. It feels really great.
Counselors were getting murdered.
I just wish, I tell you, I was saying this during the stream. It sucks that they, with their, every time they come out with a new season, they reset the rankings.
Yeah.
All the time. And it's just like, if that didn't happen, we'd probably be at what?
I would probably say high platinum or diamond.
Yes.
So that's probably where we're at.
At the very least.
You just got to play every day.
It's like, I can't play every day. We work.
We have jobs.
Speaking of which, what else you play?
Well, I was gonna say what I was gonna play.
Yeah,
what I
go
played
ahead.
this week, and it's the same. Same thing I played last week.
The game that makes you so happy.
Yeah, can't you see the excitement on my face?
Damn.
Yeah. I'm always fascinated by how much trouble he has with
Dude, you know what? It's like there's certain games that just do you in. This is it. This is my
It's
my
the
match.
Ninja Gaiden style that
Yes.
fucks with you.
Yes,
Gee.
I've never been good with this style
So
of,
you didn't
of
beat
game.
Cyber Shadow yet? Are you at the end?
Yo, he looks-
No,
The face. I love
did
the
not beat-
silence and I love the face.
But I put the gameplay footage here. It's not my gameplay footage, but this is where I'm at actually.
Jumping from-
So this is I stopped.
this,
I
yeah.
stopped right getting up to this boss. I
Fucking
stopped
love
because
this.
I was like, I'm not ready for this.
I love this
right
game.
now.
I love this game.
I had to stop. But anyway, yeah. No, I got further into chapter 9, and this is where I'm at, literally right now. But
Oh, that parry. Yeah, that parry is like crucial.
it is.
It's so crucial at
It
the
is.
end game.
It is. But yeah, man.
Person get wrecked.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you would think it was me playing.
It's the same.
That's how bad
You know
it
why I
is.
like this game so much? Because like I played through Ninja Gaiden 1, Ninja Gaiden 2.
Yeah.
Very extremely difficult games, but this is less difficult. So I was able to
You like
be
it.
better, and they give you a lot of techniques.
They do.
Ninja
They do.
Ninja Gaiden didn't have
No, they do.
techniques. You just swipe,
Yep.
swipe. Hopefully, I have the right item. But
Yeah.
this game helps you out with that. So this game helped me out a lot with that. So I was like, okay, this is easier than the other games. Still difficult, but
I spaz out so much in this. When I get mad, I just spaz. I'm like, when like with you guys with puzzle games, like with you guys,
Yeah.
you can't think. You're like, I wanted to hit the button, but my brain doesn't connect with my finger.
Damage in Transit did that to
Yes,
me. It makes
yes.
my and Brave Escape.
Oh,
it makes,
Portal
it
2
make-
did that to me.
Yeah.
It just melts your brain. It
So-
melts your brain.
So I have that effect with this game. That's what happens to me.
That's your weakness.
And when I get mad, it makes it even worse.
So puzzles for me, Ninja
Right.
Gaiden for you,
Yeah.
Resident Evil for Jay.
Yeah, it's my kryptonite.
Wait, don't forget Marvel Rivals for J2.
More Rivals for Jay.
Fighting games for J2.
Fighting games for Jay.
Pretty much everything we play, man.
Damn. Fighting games.
But I will say though, as frustrating as it is for me, as tough as it is very, very fun.
If
I have a blast playing it, even though it's tough.
The music keeps you in there.
Yes.
The music is like, you ain't going nowhere.
And the level design too is very well done, man.
If it was like released on the NES, it'd be top 5 games all time.
Yeah,
It would
easily
be there.
Easily.
It would be
Easily.
Shatterhand.
It'd be Shatterhands.
That's what it would be. It would be
And the only
Shatterhand.
reason why, also, the main thing is the checkpoints. They're very well.
Very nice
They're
with that.
very, very well placed.
They are.
So I don't have to grind to you're playing for
I
like
would
an
shut
hour
that,
and
I
it's
would
like,
shut
what
that
the
shit
hell?
off. I would shut that shit off.
Ah.
Ninja
But
Gaiden, Ninja Gaiden had no checkpoints.
I don't know if I streamed that game.
What?
I think the first time I played that stream.
Cyber?
Yeah.
Really?
Not the full time though.
No.
I only played it twice.
Paul C said, so video games for Jay then?
Yeah. Yeah.
As producer said, Stikz needs a live stream Returnal. I think he's the man for the job. No
Oh,
offense,
wow.
fellas.
Damn.
No offense taken.
Well,
do
yeah,
that
that's
on a
another
Sunday.
game that
We'll do that
got
on a
me.
Sunday. We'll do a remote Sunday. We'll get the Returnal.
Yeah, Returnal got me, man. That's another game that
Returnal's tough, man.
I just
That's I watch you guys play.
I just
That's a
stopped,
tough game.
man.
That's a tough
I
fucking
streamed that shit 6 hours, man. I was like, I can't even get past the first board, first stage. It's like it's
Well,
tough.
it's the roll of the dice. Sometimes you
It
just
is,
got that,
yeah.
you got that run.
Yeah, you get the good stage. The ones with the jumping and shit, I was like, oh no, I can't do this. I need to die and start over again.
That's Metroid right there, man. That's Metroid.
Yeah.
I had that game for like 3 years. Never seen the third stage.
Yo, this shit is,
Not even
yo,
online.
you
Never spoiled. Don't know the color of the stage.
you
nothing.
literally have to get lucky and get the right stuff, man.
Don't know how many stages. I don't know
I don't know
nothing
either.
about that game.
I don't know either. Never thought to look at it.
Never mistakenly
Why
skipped
not?
past. Never seen a screenshot.
I don't know what it looks like. I don't even know if it's real.
Never seen the second boss. Man.
Yeah.
Don't know what.
Anyway, Choc, how was your Fighter Friday, sir?
It had its ups and downs. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like Tekken 8 is not an easy game. I was just playing like regular quick matches, and bruh, I caught the business from some people. I was using King for most of the night. I had a really good. Well, I caught a beatdown from in a mirror match. This other dude was playing King, just beating me senseless. It was crazy, but I had fun until the end. The last like set I played, it was against an Azucena player, bruh, vicious.
That's it?
Yup.
There it is.
You got it. You got it.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't.
I'm about to say, cut the stream. Cut
at
it
that.
right now.
Look at
You
that.
won.
Nope, I did
Wow.
not.
Oh.
Wait,
Look
did
at
I?
that.
Yo,
You
look,
got
yo.
No, you
Nope.
got this. Oh, the comeback. Oh, wait.
This might have been when I ended the stream.
Yo, that's crazy. You had him.
That's foul.
Said, peekaboo.
Yep.
Peekaboo. Said, nah.
What the fuck?
Peekaboo. Wow.
That is foul. That's
Yeah,
a
man.
foul
That was rough.
loss.
Got coffee?
rough.
You got coffee, sir?
You lost to some random chick on spring break.
Damn.
Basically, yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
Who's that? That's a character.
She's,
Yeah, nah, I
she's
was saying
Colombian, I think, right?
Something like that. I
Really?
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's dangerous. Her moves, like the mix-ups, are crazy with her, and
Yeah.
she's like she hits hard.
Mhm.
And yeah,
I like her
I
character.
got stomped
though.
out though.
She's like a mix of Eddie and I'm forgetting who else. It's like a different
female
variation of
version.
Eddie.
Yeah, but I ended the stream on that. I remember that's familiar now.
You almost had it.
Oh,
I
man.
definitely ended the stream on that. It was fun though. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie.
And you also played Mecha Break?
I actually didn't get a chance to play Mecha Break today.
No?
Because the servers were doing maintenance. I was like, okay, North America's doing maintenance.
Oh.
Let me do South America maintenance.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, not.
It looks good though.
No,
man.
dude, it's a fun game. It's a fun game.
I'm
It's-
intrigued.
It's
I've
Gundam.
never been into mech type games. Well, certain games, but this one is intriguing.
I'm taking a peek at it.
Is it a hero shooter?
It's kind of
Yeah.
like you have a certain class, but you can. It's heavy with the customization. So
No kidding, wow.
you can have like a mid, like that's a mid-size mech.
Mhm.
So you can carry. I mean, I don't know if
But it's like you're faster or whatever.
yeah,
and you can carry
you're
more
faster.
stuff.
Your boosts, you fly faster. Your boosts are more effective.
Gotcha.
But the defense isn't always there. But if you get a heavier mech, you have higher defense but slower movement. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean?
And
Virtual on, man. Virtual on.
Basically,
good. It looks cool.
It's it's dope. It's a dope.
That looks good.
I need his own Avengers, man.
And you can play, and when you play player versus player, it's 6-on-6 like Overwatch or Rivals, and you can customize your weapon loadout. It's dope. Man.
That seems like it could be.
We might have to
potentially-
get that on the channel, man.
Yeah, I'll take a peek. I'll take a peek at it.
That sounds nice.
Stikz like, no.
Oh, man. 6-on-6, man.
Overwatch.
Looks good. Look at that. Look at this.
He's like Overwatch.
You better play some Rivals, bro. Overwatch is done. So.
Rivals is awesome.
I'm saying it's the same thing.
Rivals is fun.
It
It really
is.
is fun.
Looks fun, looks fun.
It's very fun. I have
So
a good
that-
time every time I play.
That's pretty much all you play then?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is a weird one. Turbo with the Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yes.
That's kind of out there.
Yes.
What the heck?
Well,
Is that co-op or no?
it is co-op.
Okay.
Yeah. It
Did
is
you play that
co-op.
with Zuri?
I did.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I did. It's not co-op right when you start the game. You got to play it for like a good maybe an hour and a half.
Fake
before-
co-op?
And you get-
No.
It's
I'm
Guigi,
joking.
right?
It's that's the thing. I thought it was gonna be like
Add on, like I just added
Mario
shit.
Odyssey co-op, or
Right.
something, or Captain Toad's tracker, with the
you can be a
freaking.
flashlight.
It's like
Oh, it's terrible.
I thought it was gonna be cheesy like that because like I heard of Luigi, I think is the second player.
Yeah,
and I was
Luigi.
all right, let me see how this works. But it's really clever the way they implemented. He's got
And then 4 players?
Oh,
Or is there
I
mode?
think part
you know,
four.
There's
there
a
is a multiplayer mode. I don't know, Scare Scraper or something like that. I've not played it yet, so I can't even comment on that. I'll comment on it after I play the mode. But
It's Ghostbusters.
it's the first one was like Ghostbusters, and I remember after what was Vic Lucas, he was talking about this game. This is one of his top games for Switch. So I was like,
It's still one of the best looking.
It looks solid as fuck.
Yeah, this game does look great.
Solid.
No,
Wow.
and it's deceptively really good. It's really good. They gave him like more techniques. The way he like gets ghost. You've got flash from the flashlight, and you suck him with the freaking vacuum. And he's got
Come on, man.
You what with the flashlight?
you suck him. You suck him with it. All right. You're really gonna put a spotlight on that? Then all right, now I'm gonna ruin
Damn, he
it.
doubled down on it.
I mean,
no, we're all
I
adults.
just needed
It's
to,
okay.
I just needed to clarify. I needed a clarification. I just
You put a spotlight on them with the flashlight, then use the vacuum
Yeah.
to absorb them.
Oh, there you go. That's a better way. Okay, better. That's better.
Absorb.
I
He
tried.
sent us.
I tried.
The puzzles in the game, like even the boss fights, it's very, very clever. Very, very clever the way they worked it out. And the two-player, the co-op works really good. He's got the same abilities as Luigi has, except he can go through. He could like go through certain surfaces, like like a fence. He can go through, and Luigi can't do it. And
Yeah, he's beating the
solve,
shit out of that ghost.
Yeah, man.
No, that's how it is. Nah, once you lock onto the ghost and you pull back a little bit, you like fling him around and slam into
How
the
do you not
ground.
have Ghostbusters DLC in this bitch?
Oh man, I would have
Like,
missed
how-
opportunity.
Like, how do you not even like think of that?
what a missed opportunity.
You do have the money.
You know, I had Little Mac in the boxing game.
Yeah.
So why can't they do that? with
Yeah, they had
Ghostbusters?
Little Mac and fucking Fight Night. What the fuck?
The Ghostbusters in there, man.
Yeah. Peter Venkman. Venkman.
It could work.
Yeah, look
It
at
could
him now.
work. But the game is good. It's a solid game. It's solid.
How far are you in it?
Never played any.
Probably good 4 hours.
Okay, that's
4
not bad.
hours. I
That's
beat a
not
few
bad.
bosses. I got some what is it? You're pretty much collecting elevator like elevator buttons to go on the different floors of the hotel that you're in,
Gotcha.
and you're trying
Hotel
to save.
Mario?
They combined Hotel Mario
Yeah,
with
God.
Luigi's Mansion.
Oh man.
Cats and dogs living together.
Oh man.
Mass hysteria.
That would be dope.
So you're just saving Toad, saving the princess, and Mario also is captured. So we'll see how that goes.
Interesting.
Mario's captured.
Yeah, Mario's captured.
That's a good change of pace.
I think he was captured in the first one. He was
Good for
captured.
him.
He was busy simping and they caught him.
Damn, bro.
He's gaming's number one simp, man.
He is. He's gaming's number one simp. He never be getting no action. Never.
Always chasing the princess.
Always chasing. Never getting nothing.
You never know what goes on behind the
No,
scenes.
I know
though.
what goes on. He's simping.
Wow.
He's short, fat.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm glad I didn't get out the words I was about to say
Biggie Smalls was a player, okay?
because,
He was famous.
bro,
famous.
bruh.
These are all jokes. Yeah. These are all jokes.
I'm so glad I didn't get the words out I was about to say because that would have been so
Oh,
foul.
Mario is a glorified simp.
Remember that Mario music video?
Word. Like, come on,
He's the
man.
most popular simp on the planet.
Word.
With Peach stripping?
I think so.
What?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh,
that was a
And
funny video.
She was out with Koopa, and she was like creeping with Koopa, and
Was it Koopa or Wario? I thought she was like,
No.
right, no, was there? Okay.
that was Koopa. And Luigi was like, "I see you, I see you."
Yeah.
That video was amazing.
Or a Jamaican toad.
Yo,
Oh,
Jamaican
man.
toad.
Oh, Jamaican Toad.
Jamaican Toad is great.
Yo.
I can sound like that now.
Yeah, you could do that
If no,
perfect.
if no one's ever seen the video of Jamaican Toad, just search for it on
Just
on
type in
YouTube.
Jamaican Toad.
Toad and just watch the video. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
And then type in Stikz.
No, our podcast will come up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, it's good promotion, man. It's good promotion. Speaking of Stikz, you finally played Shadow of Mordor.
Yes.
Now I'm
Oh,
extremely
my
happy
goodness.
and excited that someone's fucking playing
What
it.
a shock.
I
Sorry.
said today's the day. WB is over. Let's get into their games.
Damn.
Oh, wow. I'm curious to know, man.
What's funny is I downloaded the game. It took forever to load into the system on Steam, and it was updating because I had like the patches to make it like 4K or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, cool, they updated it. So I waited like 2 hours, and I only had no time to play after that,
Right.
Because I have to work. But what's funny is I started the game,
Mhm.
and I was like, okay, it's cool. I'm having sneaking around, killing everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't get touched. I was ill.
Mm.
And I got to the screen. I did the first part. The title came up,
Mm.
and it said what you call it? It said the second one.
Wait.
It said the
My
war.
man-
Shadow of War?
It said Shadow of
You
War.
thought it was Shadow
my
of
man
Mordor.
played the wrong game.
And I was like,
Dude, what the hell? I'm showing footage of
hold on.
I love it.
Let me finish. So
Getting the button ready.
No. So I saw the name, and I was like, oh damn. So no wonder a whole bunch of shit was going on. Now I know what's happening.
Oh my
And I was
god.
like, no. I saw the pictures. I was like, oh, he's a ghost guy and whatever. They didn't need to explain it to me. But I was like, okay. But then
That's funny.
the one right above it. The one right above it was the first one. I didn't click that one because it starts. It's not Shadow of anything. It's more. It's what's the real name of it? It's Middle Earth.
Well, that's the name of the game.
No, I'm saying I know. I was looking at Shadow of whatever,
Mordor.
but the way it's in the way it's in on the list.
They're all titled Middle Earth, and then the
Yes.
subtitle is
Shadow of
Shadow of
Mordor,
Mordor, and then
Right.
Shadow of War is
yeah.
the sequel.
But the titles were cut off in Steam, so,
So
I
it just said
clicked
Middle
it.
Earth.
Yeah.
And then okay.
Oh,
So the one above it was the one I was supposed to click. So I did. I had time. I had time. I jumped into that. I was like,
Okay.
oh, so
all right.
it just showed me the same thing. Basically, I was like, oh, this is my wife. It showed me that already in the other game. But I was like, oh, this is all right. I started, still sneaking around, still killing everybody, slick. I jumped in. I was like, yo, there's like 7 of them here. Let me get in there. And I killed them all. Because then I got to the field. And I was like, oh, there's a commander in here. Because I didn't get to that in the other game.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's a commander going after him. I killed all the dudes around him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, let me make him talk. I made him talk. And then I killed him. He told me what the other guy was. There was this big giant one. I was like, I'm not fighting him yet.
And this is the first time you've ever played.
Yes.
Oh, this is fascinating.
So I whipped all the asses. And then he told me, like, other parts of the map where I'm supposed to go. But sneaking around is fun.
How long have you played?
It's fun. I'm like right here.
Like hour maybe, right? Like
Yeah, this
probably
is
like 40 minutes.
yeah. This
Oh,
is
okay,
early.
all
This
right,
is
yeah.
early
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I'm
Dude,
like in the
I
first
was
field.
obsessed with this game.
Oh no, it's fun.
I
Obsessed.
look at it.
Obsessed.
I legit look at it and I'm like, I gotta find time to play it again because
Dude, they
it's,
didn't touch me yet. I didn't get hit yet.
Wait
oh,
for
dude,
it.
wait, yeah, wait
Wait
for
for
it,
it.
dude. Yeah, wait for it.
wait for it.
I mean, you get power ups and stuff like that. You
I'm
get better.
character, though. I'm not fighting no big giants yet.
Oh, but they'll
I
get
saw a
you.
big guy.
I'm waiting for you to play a part where you're doing good and then a scrub kills you and he gets promoted.
Yeah.
And then you're about to go it and then you're gonna be like, no,
Yeah.
you're not fucking getting promoted and
Yep.
I'm not going to sleep with this shit. You're
Yeah.
fucking getting killed.
No, it hooked
I was
me.
up till 6 a.m. making sure no one got promotions.
It
I can
freaking
see.
hooks you, man.
I can see how that can happen
Yeah,
because
easy.
it is effective when you see somebody's like, yo, he's the boss.
And they talk shit.
and if the boss kills you, he gets up higher and he's
Yep.
more difficult next time you face him and he has
Yeah.
more shit that doesn't hurt him.
Yep.
I'm like, what a system that just keeps you coming back
They
for
know
more.
they know how to grab you. And the
Great
fact that they
system.
talk so much shit.
Oh
in
no,
the
they
beginning-
talk that shit. I'm the brother of blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah.
Something. I'm like, the fuck are you? Get out of here, man.
You peasants can't do that. And they're like,
But we
oh,
have
he's
played-
dying.
We have played a lot of games like it though, so I feel like I'm adjusted to it already. Like, but
No, you know.
I haven't stuck around to kill people in a while though.
The fighting, I
was
like
I
the
was just
combat
running
too.
around.
If you like it now, you're going to be beyond addicted.
Well, they
You're
get the
going to.
arrows. I had the arrows in first. I was like, oh, pop.
No,
in
the
head.
arrows.
Pop in the head.
Dude, when you're in the middle of doing shit, hitting people, whatever, and you pop out, jump over someone's back, and you slow mo that shit, and shoot
Oh,
someone
yeah.
in the fucking head that's riding fucking one of those creatures.
Yep.
I'm like,
It's
why
funny.
does no one talk about this?
I love poisoning the garage, putting the poison
I'm
in the
putting
garage.
poison in this shit and have them
Grog.
drink this shit. Oh, dude.
And you just watch them drink it, and then
It feels
Dude.
like I played it though already.
oh,
Dude, I
Just
feel like
started.
next week when we do the games played, you're gonna hear
Yeah.
him say, "Yeah, I played Mordor."
I mean, I'm looking at this footage. I don't even want to show anymore because I'm like, yo, it's
I
making me want to play it.
I love this game so much.
This is my like I 100% like I spent like 2 months trying to get every single thing in
It's
this
in
game.
my list of best
Oh.
games I've ever played.
Yeah,
These
yeah,
games are like
easily.
$3. These games are like $3. for
How
Steam.
the fuck is this $3?
They're
That's
like
crazy.
$3 for Steam.
Yeah.
And I bought them
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Oh, actually, there's
And you're charging $59 for fucking Pikmin. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
Fucking
Well-
Pikmin.
well, there is
Pikmin's a good
Steam-
game, okay? That's a
dickheads.
solid.
It's for dickheads.
It's a solid
Pikmin's
series.
for dickheads. They want to play around with boring music with these little
Oh,
fucking
man.
things that look like candy you got in the 80s.
And I like strategy
Wow.
puzzle
God.
games like that, but that's like it was too much for
Alvin
me. man.
fell asleep while playing.
I couldn't get through it. I couldn't even get through the tutorial. but,
Ow!
yo,
You can do it. You just
I
gotta
tried,
play.
dude.
It's like,
Remember, I tried.
you gotta try one more time.
No, man.
They'll suck you in.
Pause.
How long is
I
more?
said suck you in.
How long is Mordor?
Yes.
Shit, maybe 40, maybe. I don't
yes,
remember. Maybe,
yeah,
40 hours?
maybe, because you're
I mean,
not.
I
You're
put
not.
like
You're
a-
not going to go straight through.
I put like
That's just-
100 hours, but that was because I'm
You're
a
not
psycho.
going to go straight through. You're
Well,
going
that's
to.
Icon, so it's going to be like just what you call it, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah. I'd probably say it's gonna be.
Like as far as going around the map.
It's
Oh, you're gonna want to.
It's not a giant map, but
No.
you're gonna want to
I
do a
can
lot
tell
of
those,
stuff.
it's still like a Ubisoft kind of the way they have the map.
You're gonna want to
But
be
I
like,
started 2 already. Now I gotta play both.
no, you have to
Dude.
play War. When
Yeah,
you're done with Mordor,
it's-
you have to play War.
It's a different.
War is crazy.
It's like
Now you're
that
talking
on
100
steroids.
you can fly a fucking dragon in War,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Come on.
You're
Yeah,
talking
man.
about 100 hours now.
You actually
That's worth it.
You actually command a fucking war like troops. Oh, it's awesome.
Well, I saw there was a war going on.
Go into the castle and freaking. Oh,
I said, that castle.
Oh, there's some things going on here. Oh, this is the wrong game. My bad.
And I was like,
Yeah, I'll be back later. Just give me 45 hours.
I
I'll
was
be
like,
back.
should I play 2 first? Then I can't.
No,
do
don't you
Oh.
dare.
that. I can't do
Don't
that.
you dare.
oh.
But no, it did look significantly better than 1 though.
It's
Yeah, it
Which
is
is
better.
surprising.
The 2 is the sequel is better than the first
No,
one.
I'm just saying. Off
I'm
looks.
about to say,
Yeah.
and it
begin
won't
with.
be on our list for the main topic because it's a great sequel.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it won't be
right.
on our list tonight.
Yeah.
Well, the Smeagol one.
Fuck that. That's
Smeagol.
not a sequel.
No,
The
it's not.
Smeagol.
No, it's not.
Oh my God.
Turn this off, dude.
gameplay.
I
can't
like
look at it anymore.
it's and you know what?
I
And
switched.
fuck Turbo for not even giving this a shot. This
Fuck
is
you.
Fuck you. This is your type of game.
Fuck you.
This is you.
It's got the Arkham fighting.
Because it
system.
doesn't have 60 frames, you piece
Yes,
of shit.
it
You have
does
to
not.
play this game.
It does not have 60.
It has 100. I was running at 110 frames.
What?
I was running 110 frames.
Because you're playing it on PC.
Yes.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Or you're complaining you just don't have a PC.
You need to stop
I
being
mean,
dick.
I have one for sale, man.
I'm
There you
thinking
go.
about. I'm
We
thinking
talked about
There
it
you
last
go.
week.
Damn.
Put it on a payment plan. Get it.
Put on-
Suck it up.
Yeah, I could do
Get
that.
it done.
I'll give
Play
you
the fucking
$20 a
game.
month.
Get out of here.
Wow.
I'll tell you what.
And in 10 years,
If he
you'll be
does
able to
play
put
it,
me off.
you watch. I want a camera on his face when he talks about it, because he's gonna be like, "Yo."
It's
Dude, I'm
great.
telling you, you're gonna freaking
Warner
get
And Jay
Brothers-
played 48 minutes to an hour,
Warner
and
Brothers-
he's talking good about it. Like dude, this game is fucking crazy.
I put over
Warner
100
Brothers-
hours in this shit.
Warner Brothers, just come out with that 60 frame patch.
Anyways,
And you
what's up,
got me.
Zanzan?
What up, Zaza?
Zaza.
What's going on, man? I haven't seen I Am Zanzan in a while.
Zaza in the
Yeah.
building, and I like how he changed the name to Zaza.
Nice.
He's like, I'm Zanzan.
Zanzan
Zanzan.
is in
That's
the
what he
building.
said.
But you were saying 60 frames per second update or something?
They better
It's
say that.
above, yeah.
They need to get
There's no limit on it. So whatever you can
For PC, there's no limit.
Damn.
Master P
For
would love
console,
that.
they cap it.
Shit's fucking crazy, that game.
So how about you? That's all I played.
You got Unicorn Overlord. You played more of this freaking game.
I'm on. Dude, I can't help it.
Why?
Final Fantasy?
No.
Still no.
Yeah, I just
Still
can't
no, it's
help
dead,
it.
it's over.
I
Style,
can't.
Style acts like he has no backlog.
I can't.
Shadow of Mordor was on your list.
Playing the same game for
Play.
freaking 2 years.
Play.
I can't even knock him. I can't.
Yo,
I
listen,
can't. I
listen,
can't say
I'll tell you
nothing.
what it is. I'll tell you what it is, right? Ayuden
say
Chronicles, I was going to play it the other day, but you guys were doing the work on the computer. And I can't play Ayuden for an hour.
Okay.
I need to, when you're playing like an RPG, like if this was the first time I played Unicorn Overlord,
Right.
I need 4 to 5 hours in a
Yeah, this is like a third.
This is my third
playing?
time playing. I can
Yeah.
play it for an hour and just fuck around,
Right.
whatever. But so that that's I'm almost done with it for the third time.
What's the difficulty you're playing on again this time?
The next hardest one, I forgot what it was.
Expert.
No, yeah, I think it might be expert. Might
Yeah,
be
it's a
expert.
different
Yeah. It's better. It's more challenging.
And it's better. I was like,
Yeah,
it's better.
it's
like
better,
this.
it's better.
Wow. Okay.
But still, I mean, this is one of my favorite games I've ever played. So I mean, I've said enough about this game.
All right, let's
it's,
move
it's,
on.
it's fucking amazing. But I did have a nice. Sorry, so I fucked up. So I had $3 and something cents of gold coins in the Switch shop, and I was gonna use it for Splintered Fate, for TMNT Splintered Fate.
Okay.
And
DLC.
I hit the wrong fucking button, and I just paid full price for the DLC, $7.99. And I said, "Fuck!" And I'm like, "Shit!" I want to use the gold points for it, and I'm like, "All right, what's on sale? I'll use the fucking gold points for what's on sale." I saw a Hammerwatch, which I've been looking at for the longest time.
Hammerwatch 2, right?
Yeah,
Was it
two.
two? Okay.
And that dropped to like $7. So I said, "Okay, I'll use it for this. It's the same shit." So I just fucking use the points for Hammerwatch, and I'm
What is
like,
that?
Hammerwatch 2 is like a RPG gauntlet. Yeah, so
It looks good, actually.
Multiplayer.
multiplayer 4-player.
You've
And
seen the trailer, right?
yeah, I seen the trailer. I looked up a lot of this game for the past year. I've been looking up at this game because for some reason I just didn't pull the trigger.
This isn't couch co-op, is it? Or is it online
I
co-op?
think it's couch. But I got to look more into it.
Oh,
I remember looking this up to see because remember we were gonna get this on the channel, and I was like, I was still confused. Even after doing research, I couldn't figure out.
I think it is because when I opened up the main menu, it says there's a multiplayer button you can hit.
Right, but
it doesn't say online multiplayer.
every
but-
multiplayer footage that I see people play online on YouTube, they had like their gamer tag or whatever on their character. So I'm like,
well, you could create your own character before you play. So,
Oh,
so you can
okay.
name your character
Okay.
your gamer tag if you want. But I was like, let me put like 20-something minutes just to get a feel for what kind of game this is.
Okay.
So like immediately, this place right here was like where I was at the very beginning. You start off in like this grungy dungeon, and I'm like, okay, I don't know really where to go. I'm just walking around, and then when you get out of the dungeon, you're in fucking bright as shit, and this whole world opens up, and there's like a town over here, and there's people everywhere you could talk to. Side missions like crazy. Every conversation you have, oh, can you get this? Can you get that? I'm like, oh shit, all right, blah blah blah. And I said, all right, let me get involved in like a dungeon. Let me go somewhere. So I walk into this cave, and there's bandits all over that bitch. I was like, there's like, the drums that the barrels that explode if you shoot them. So they were loaded everywhere. There was like probably 15 heads chasing me. I said, what the fuck is this? And I picked the rogue who has like the bow and arrow, and he could also attack with the sword. And the action felt good. You look at the game and it's like, oh, what's this ugly ass fucking 8-bit, whatever. It felt good. I was like, this looks like a lot of fun. They're throwing bombs at me. They're throwing knives. They're trying to get up close and attack me. And, you could defend yourself. You could do a roll. I was shooting arrows at people. And I have a special move with the R button where I like throw some shit on the floor, and it looks like a bunch of like poisonous, like
Gas.
No, poisonous like fucking plants or some shit. And everyone's walking through it. They're losing energy. And when they come out of it, I'm hitting them with arrows. I said, I just like the way that felt. I said, that felt pretty. This is like 25 minutes of the fucking game. So I'm like, I just wanted to see if it felt good. I'm like, it felt good. It felt like some Gauntlet shit.
Wow.
It felt like some Gauntlet shit. So I said, all right, let me see if I can convince 3 other heads on level 857 to play this game with me because it's cool.
now this is on my radar.
It's
Yeah,
cool. It's
looks good.
it's very old school. It's PC-ish, but the fun factor is fucking there. The customization is all over the place, but it's
Looks interesting.
yeah, it was fun. I was like, I'll fuck with this. They got bosses and stuff.
It's not like the first game though, right?
No, the first game is rogue. You have a choice of like some roguelike type shit, or if you want to, when you die, you go back to the town with your stuff. I
Gotcha.
said, no, we're not doing roguelike anything.
yeah.
The only reason why I started looking at the game is
Right.
because it wasn't roguelike.
Right.
But yes, I just threw it on and I said, this looks like a lot of fucking fun. This looks really cool. So yeah.
Looks good, man.
We'll have to get on the channel.
So that means Turbo is intrigued, and I see Al's been looking at it for a while.
Yeah, I've
So
been-
we just need one more person to join. So then we
First, you
can.
gotta figure out if it's 4 players.
It is 4 players.
Yeah.
At home.
At home or online.
Couch.
Oh, couch co-op, 4 players.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Wow.
Wow, sir.
Wow.
Wow.
But yeah, it was great times. Great times. Riken in the building.
There he is.
Right.
Oh.
Drop it
Should
right.
be ranking.
What up?
All right, cool.
But I gotta get back to Ayuden because I just got to an important part, and I wanna.
That's right. The music is.
Yeah, I was looking.
Music is-
I was looking forward to hearing your your continuation. 'cause
Yeah.
that's what you said last week. I was like, oh man.
Music's good. Music has been solid, very
Nice.
very solid.
Nice.
But I want to put like I'm at 10 hours right now, so I want to get like 25
Okay.
by like the next time I talk about the game. Guess I'm gonna call out sick to work. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Dude gets fired.
Yeah.
For,
Bro.
So I was watching your stream, Eric, and
Yeah. Get caught right away, red-handed.
Then you play Suikoden. 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's Jesus.
Oh,
I'm
They
gonna get.
improved stuff,
I'm going
too.
to bite those.
I saw they improved stuff in it too.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I never played 2, so I gotta play 1
Alright.
again and then play 2.
so that's for next week.
Yeah, that's all I've been playing, y'all. That's all I've been playing.
All right.
I don't think I hit up Paul C with a.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
there you go, Paul C.
Yeah, that's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to announce the indie game of the week. The
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
indie game of the week is
Oh, God.
G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. Released October 13th, 2020. Developed by Iguanabee. Published by Game Mill Entertainment. Available on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and Microsoft Windows.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Sorry, man. I had to get it out.
Yo, Joe.
I was gonna say something, and then I just burped.
We fight for freedom wherever
So how-
there's trouble.
What the worst way to start off that song?
Damn.
I will always say it's the worst way to start off a song. Well,
terrible. Fight for freedom.
So you and Turbo played through this, right?
yes.
What'd you guys think? Like, what was your thoughts on the game?
I liked it a lot. I always thought G.I. Joe should be a third-person shooter. Obviously, it's not. It got a lot of flack because it's not on the level of Gears of War and the mechanics of Gears of War and stuff like that. But they had a lot of nostalgic shit in there. A lot of cool. They did a lot of cool shit with the characters. They had the right characters in the game.
Yes, they did.
Cool little story going on. Cool voice acting, artwork.
I like the comic cutscenes were really cool.
Yeah, it was very dope. I had a lot of fun with the game. It was definitely very fun. You could tell it's indie, which isn't a bad thing, but you could tell it's indie.
It's good.
But as a first of a series, because I'm keeping my fingers crossed they do a sequel to this. But the funny thing is when we had the developer on the podcast, he did say they had like a year.
Yeah.
Oh, they had like a year.
Year of development for
Damn,
Operation
man.
Blackout. Yeah,
That's
crazy.
that's
And that's really
nothing.
That's
good.
no time.
That's no time whatsoever, and I enjoyed the fuck out of the game. Obviously, I could make improvements here and there, but like you had a fucking year.
Was it during the pandemic times too?
Maybe
That makes it even worse.
Maybe.
So they were probably remote while developing. Damn.
No, this game was very promising. I like how they had different classes for the G.I. Joes. They let you pick either the villains, the
Yeah.
Joes, the Cobras. They had a great selection of characters on either side. I thought it was really good. I thought it was. We had fun with it. It's Storm Shadow in there, Snake Eyes. They were well represented. This is definitely my favorite G.I. Joe game.
Yeah. Easily.
If you don't like the arcade,
It's not saying too much because G.I. Joe games were never really all that great. Unless I like the NES ones. The
NES ones were
really
good, but I always felt like this is how it should be.
I always wanted to see a G.I. Joe game made like this. And this really, this scratches that itch. And I think it was. I'd like to see a sequel. I can't wait for them to come out with a sequel.
I also like the fact that it's split screen couch co-op.
yes, sir.
That's something that's like it's missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you look at when the ending happens, they hint. Game over. That's the ending.
Yeah. That was perfect timing.
They hint at a sequel.
Yeah.
With a storyline that I loved in G.I. Joe.
Yep.
And I remember we were chatting with the developer we had on, and he was like, any ideas that you guys have from G.I. Joe?
I sent them a list.
Send me a list of stuff that you would like to see. And I said, me and Turbo would talk. I'm like, yo, we know G.I. Joe, so we're gonna go over here. Take all the information, and when it's ready, just come out with it. And
you break out a scroll. Like,
Yo,
it just goes
seriously.
on for like a mile.
if you're
long.
talking Transformers, Thundercats, G.I. Joe, I got you covered.
Voltron, Silverhawks.
Yo, word,
Yeah.
got you covered with ideas. Trust me.
Punisher.
sure.
I
Punisher.
want a game with Zartan.
Zartan was in there. He was in there.
I think it was a sharpshooter in that game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was an asshole actually, from what I remember.
Who were the twins?
The twins, what the fuck are their names?
It's Tomax and Zamat.
Yes.
Yo,
Yes.
kudos. Wow. Yo, shout out to
Yo,
Choc.
with the trivia.
The quick brain thinking. Yo,
My man said that shit
Yo,
fast.
yo.
What the fuck?
like I said, if you need the information, we got the information.
Well, I mean, it was easy because it's just
Back
one. It's
back.
one name and the other.
yeah,
one's
yeah,
backwards.
Chalk is
Which
Google.
is pretty much pretty smart to do.
yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to Solomon McNeil.
What up, Solomon?
But yeah, I approve of that game. A lot of fun. Great first game. Hopefully, I see a second one because I know it's gonna be crazy. Because you gotta add the vehicles to G.I. Joe. You gotta add the vehicles.
Yep.
So it gets the official level 857 seal of quality.
Hell yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
right.
Yeah, it definitely came out during the pandemic because
Yeah,
it came out
2020.
2020.
Yep.
October.
Oh, so yeah. Damn, man.
So some of that year that they spent developing, they couldn't even do it together.
Just crazy.
But they,
Yeah.
They came
did
out
a
with
good,
something
they did a good
that I
product
enjoyed.
Yeah,
That's a
no.
fucking hell of a job.
with fanfare and everything, man.
Listen.
Yep.
That's good. Not easy to do, y'all.
No.
It ain't.
Not easy to do.
Choc with the info. Thank you, Bizarre. That was crazy. I don't know. I don't even remember how that came to mind.
It
so
tapped
quickly.
into a certain part of your
Yup.
brain that just said, "Oh, I know that."
I was like, oh, childhood.
Childhood,
toys.
he said.
Add the toys.
Yeah,
They're like the dreadnoughts, right?
The dreadnoughts.
Yes.
Think that was the
Wait,
name.
that's their name, right?
That was the name of the squad.
That was the Dreadnoughts. Yeah.
Not the dreadnoughts.
Zartan. No, not Dreadlocks.
The
Sorry.
dreadlocks.
That's the Jamaican version of it.
the dreadnoughts.
The dreadlocks.
Stop it.
Yes.
But Dreadnought's is Zartan. His sister started with a Z. And he had another brother with a Z also. Yeah. Okay, that was all them. Yeah. And I think Road Pig. Was he part of them too?
Never heard that name.
I'm about to say my SJ. Jay's like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about right there.
So you're speaking a different language.
He threw out Road Pig at him.
Like, I don't even know the name either. So.
I know Road Pig. I don't know where he fucking was. He a good guy or bad guy? I know Road Pig.
No, I think it was bad.
It's bad? Okay.
I don't know.
I think it was a Dreadnought.
I know Roadblock.
Yeah.
Roadblock, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Scarlet Roadblock,
Yeah.
Lady J,
Destro.
Brother
yeah.
Block.
Yeah. That's it.
Bazooka.
Then they had Firefly and they had some other dude on the Lady J.
I just said that, motherfucker.
We said Lady J?
Yeah, bitch.
Okay. Motherfucker, what?
Motherfucker, what? Got him.
Is it time yet?
I have a question, y'all.
Did
Yeah.
that a guy named Snowjob?
Yeah.
Terrible name.
Snow Job was a name.
That was a bad name.
Yeah, Snow Job was a name.
Yo.
No, it's real. That's
Oh
real.
yeah, no. I remember seeing a list
Snow
of the
Job.
worst GI Joe names,
Snow Job,
and that was on there. There was a bunch of others. I was like,
Beachhead,
whoa.
Snow Job, some bad ones.
Who came up with this shit?
It's my childhood, man. It's my childhood.
Oh man. Anyway, I think it's time, man.
Time for what?
Time for what?
Oh, man.
Dude. Yeah.
Is it?
Bro.
I had to lower your mic, dude.
Bro.
I had to lower
Ladies
your
and
mic.
gentlemen, it is time for the news.
Very good. That was good.
I ran out of breath.
That was new Super Mario Brothers, everybody.
No, it wasn't.
That was-
No, it
Yo, we
wasn't.
all chose
No,
to
it
ignore you. We don't care.
That was a moron making noises.
I don't care anymore.
The chat wants to know. I have to let them know what that was inspired
No
by.
one
Lying
asked.
to everyone.
It was a
No
fool,
one in the
sir.
chat asked.
a fool making noises.
All right, all the news. If y'all can understand.
Guys with no
because
taste.
My voice is messed up. Y'all don't know. So I'm going to try and read this stuff. I'll do it low in my radio voice.
Yeah,
Whoa.
well, yeah.
Wow.
Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 3 is announced. Development officially begins at Saber Interactive. About time. Listen, part 2 just came out.
I was just about to say. I was
Has
like,
any of us ever played Warhammer?
I'm still thinking about.
No.
I
the
played a
second
little
one.
bit of the
It's
second
three
one.
players, right? Three?
3 players.
And I hear it's amazing.
I hear it's very good.
It's kind of a mixture between Gears of War and Devil May Cry, if that makes any sense.
great
It's like, 'cause
mixture.
you have
That's
a,
crazy.
you have
That
a
sounds
sword.
actually pretty good.
You think Choc would have bought that?
Yeah, word.
I know. It's right up your alley, Choc.
I don't
Very
know,
bloody.
man.
Very bloody.
Look at that. Look at that.
Chalk's like,
You're not wrong.
Chalk's like, it looks good, but
It's
it
not
does
Xbox.
not have Marvel.
It's not Xbox
It's
exclusive.
got melee.
That looks fucked up, by the way.
Dude,
That looks foul.
That looks disgusting.
What is that? Kill
Keep it down,
everything.
buddy.
watch.
down.
Just keep watching.
Keep everything dead down there.
I actually played through this part. This is right in the beginning of the game.
Kill everything. That's
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
That looks like nightmare fuel.
Choc's like,
Good
yo, what's
on
the
that.
deal with it, though? What's the deal?
Nah, you kill him.
How much is it now?
Kill him.
Yeah, how much is it?
It's got to be on sale.
Oh, it's on sale.
It's got to be on sale.
Yeah.
I need a price.
Not really.
Speaking of which-
I've been looking for sales, and I've not.
Oh, speaking of
seen
which,
it.
if you are on PC and you have a Steam account, right now, I think it just started 2 days
Spring
ago,
sale.
the spring sale. So
Spring sale.
yeah, just a heads up to everybody out there. And that's where we saw mad games for like $4,
I got
$3.
I got Undertale for $1.
Yeah, bangers, like real
Undertale?
good games.
For that- Wow.
Go pick up some games that you will not have time to play.
Yep.
Oh, that looks ridiculous.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's like hack and slash, but then it's also like Gears, like without the cover system. But
It's Kool-Aid and Prego sauce.
Watch.
Dude,
We're gonna be like,
Kool-Aid and Prego sauce.
we're gonna be like,
Wow.
Choc, what you played last week?
Kid Amazing. Looks
Kid
good.
amazing. Where you been?
wow.
Kid Amazing.
What's
What's
up?
going on?
What's up?
But yeah, it says the publisher Focus Entertainment and developer Saber Interactive have joined forces once again following the huge success of last year's Space Marine 2, which sold 5 million copies.
Wow.
Awesome.
Good for them.
And that was all Henry Cavill.
But yeah, they're pleased to announce that Part 3 is in the works.
Nice.
Wow.
Hopefully, it's 4 players.
We don't have to wait.
Word.
Like,
4 to 6.
we don't have to
Yeah.
wait like 10 years, right? How long was it between
yo,
the first Warhammer and this? Oh, a long time.
I mean, there's so many Warhammer games.
Well,
man.
Space Marine.
Space Marine.
Because the first time I said, oh, that's like
Yeah.
Gears of War, but it obviously this came out way before Gears of War, which is
Yeah.
foul.
Yeah.
Everybody says
Yeah,
this
that's
is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Gears of War ripped this game Like,
Yeah.
that's us.
Yep. Yes, they
Sure did.
Cliffy B.
And ran with it.
But yeah, remember we used to get games like every year.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get back to that instead of just an update.
Yeah.
With AI, you never know.
Yeah, just like make part 2, but make it 3.
Make part 2, but make it 3.
Tell AI, make a sequel. What the fuck?
Imagine.
AI's like, the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
It'll be like add charge shot.
More of the same.
And it's the same.
It's
Yeah.
the same game.
More of the same. Just mix up the levels.
No, we'll start getting more Mega Man games.
Oh, wow.
Mega Man formula. Just add different, different
Mega Man
elements.
12, please. Okay, here it is.
But yeah, this is for me, it was like a turn off your brain and just hack and slide.
Destroy
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, I didn't care about the story. I don't know. The Warhammer like has the deep story, but I'm like, I don't care. I
My
just
man
wanna-
looks like the last boss in like Metal Gear Revengeance. Right? He has that face.
Yo.
He has that.
Actually, he looks like a boss in the game y'all
There
playing
you go.
for, 360.
Might have been the Metal Gear Revengeance.
Wow.
Oh, you and Al playing it right now.
Oh, look at that.
Playing it now. Oh, Army of 2.
Yes.
Oh, Army of Two.
It
Dude,
was like
I
Army
forgot
2
about
boss.
That is Army of 2 face.
that. Man,
Yeah, it is.
That's interesting. Man.
dope.
I'd
I
fuck with it.
want to see what they changed.
I like
I'm
violence.
curious to know when this thing is gonna come out.
I like
I'm
violence.
still waiting for that $20 sale.
Yeah, right.
For real.
That's what everybody's waiting for.
Especially if it's gonna sit on your hard drive for how long?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it looked good.
Well, it's not a long game though. I heard it's. I think it's like 8 hours. I
It
think.
got some
not
nominations.
bad.
That's it? That's
Yeah, it's a
good.
quick. It's an
action
action
game.
game. Yeah,
Yeah, it should be, but then it should come
Action
down
game
lower.
should be 10 hours or less.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be like $69.
I agree.
It's expensive.
Why are you paying $69?
10 hours is the max for an action game.
Yes.
I'm
Unless
okay
it's
with
Devil May Cry, then it should be 29 hours.
I'm okay with the duration, but the
I love
price.
Devil May Cry.
The price though.
Ah.
Jeez.
On to the next news.
On to the next news, y'all.
All right. The Horizon series voice actor is worried about game performance as an art form after AI Aloy video surfaced.
I am also concerned about that as well.
Yeah,
That's a big concern because I think they're trying to be sneaky about this shit.
Yup.
They're slowly going to be very sneaky about it.
Well,
Yeah.
they're trying to work on laws against that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're going to try to go on strike again.
Yeah, there was a strike about that, right?
Yeah.
But they didn't get what they wanted as far as the rules they need for the AI stuff.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. There was a strike for the actors, right? Wasn't there-
Actors and writers, both two different strikes.
What about voice actors? Was that a different strike too?
I think that counts as an actor.
No, I don't think that they were. I don't think that they were the same though. I don't think that they were. I think it's a different movement though.
Different union.
Yeah. Well,
I think-
I would clump them together with actors. That's technically acting.
but I don't think that was. I think both things were settled. I'm gonna look it up
Well,
later.
let me talk about
I was like, go ahead. You
So-
yeah,
so
go ahead.
Writers and actors.
So Ashley Birch, the voice actor behind Aloy and Horizon Zero Dawn. Damn, my voice, you hear that?
That gravel.
Audio listeners, I'm sorry.
I'll get you. You want another shot?
Nah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yes.
Shut
But yeah,
your-
she's the voice actress behind
Sorry.
behind Aloy. She took to social media to express her concern over the future gaming performance as an art form after the emergence of the video showing the character talking with the AI voice of her voice.
Mm.
So let me see. It runs down.
I'd be pissed as fuck.
Yeah.
I need
Well-
to I need to reach out and get her on the podcast.
Well, the reason they want to get paid, obviously, if you use that voice,
Of
regardless
course.
of if it's AI form or not.
Yeah.
They should get some type of compensation.
They should get compensation. If
Yeah.
someone uses an AI sample of her voice, she should get paid.
Yeah.
Period.
Depending on
End
how
of
Easily.
robotic it sounds.
Depending on how robotic it sounds.
If it sounds like her, she should get the money.
But it's crazy, like how much they're trying to cut costs. Like,
yeah.
bro,
You leave it to some companies,
And-
man. They'll
dude,
tell you.
And it's slowly taking talent
Mhm.
and getting rid of talent.
Well, that's
Well,
the
it's
scary.
getting rid
That's
of
the scary
jobs.
That's
part.
fucking terrifying to me.
That's the
Yeah.
scary part about it.
no jobs are safe, man.
Yeah, it's just like it's just all gonna be AI.
But the outrage was people saw this as the test was like, oh, I'm worried now. But your phone, if you don't know,
Mhm.
already has voice. It has voice that can speak back to you.
Yeah.
It's already in everyone's phone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can have a conversation with your phone. So this isn't new technology.
Mm-mm.
But people are like, oh, listen, it wasn't brought out for people to see.
Right.
This is what they're testing. So people are getting outraged about something that wasn't even released.
We're all beta testers, man.
Well, I'm saying
Testing all this shit.
this was not supposed to be out, and people are going crazy because they hacked into something and took it. So if
Right.
they bought it out and said, "Here you go.
Right.
This is what's going to happen. We're going to use this, and this is what it's going to be from now on." Then you can be outraged. But if people are just like, "I'm going to steal this out of your server," and then get mad because you didn't show us. Like, come on.
Well, there's
Yeah,
some
but
things. There's some things where it's like these scumbags move in silence, and they're planning shit. If you can't see the writing on the wall with a lot of this AI shit, then it's just like I'm cool with how she reacted to it, because it's like there is something going on when it comes to art and actual art, actual acting, voices. There's stuff that is going on behind the scenes of trying to be sleazy about it and use shit without paying the people whose voice or artwork it is, and it's happening. And that shit needs to be stopped before shit gets out of control, because once it's too late, you can't do anything.
Can't go back.
Also,
can't
when
go back.
Also, even though they didn't release that, it's like now people know, like even if it wasn't a thought,
Now people know that.
now
it's a
people
thing.
know that they could do it.
And now
So now
and
you
I'm
get-
cool with them knowing, because I know
Yeah.
what they're fucking planning.
Right.
I know what they're planning.
But
Yeah.
Google's been working on this for 10 years already.
Yeah, but
And they've shown it off. Like,
Yeah.
we know it exists. This
Yeah.
isn't Sony saying, "Oh, we're doing something behind your back."
yeah,
This is just using technology that's already on your phone. Is what I'm saying.
but you get
But the outrage is the internet has to outrage. They have to rage about something.
I mean,
Like, we
I
found
mean,
out some
I
secret
honestly
shit.
think it's the right thing to rage about, because
Yeah.
But there's good. Listen, all right. That you're honest, yes. There's good ways and bad ways to use AI. I'm sure you've heard the good ways and heard the bad ways.
Right.
Everyone focuses on the bad ways because we have to find ways to stop it. Just like any new technology, there has to be laws and stuff poured out.
Regulation.
Yeah, they have to
Oh, yeah.
regulate what the new technology is.
Yeah.
So that's part of the rage. But there are ways, like, yeah, this voice. The AI could be used to let my voice be like it was. so that's a good.
that's a positive. Yeah.
For people who can't talk, they can
Be
help
like,
them out.
AI,
Jay, do the
analyze every
thing that
podcast. and
do the
fix
thing
my
that Kane used to do when he was like talking. He did that thing. I think.
Yes, I can be less annoying.
A
on the
tracheotomy?
microphone. You guys are gonna have to read this shit for me. But yes, I can see how that can help. I can see how people always saying, "Oh, they're enslaving these people doing our work and keeping
Yeah.
people months and months after late nights, all night, no sleep, keeping like what freaking GTA." They got people working
Oh yeah, yeah.
All day and
hours
night.
upon hours upon hours. And they're like, "Oh, we need to lower the work rate." So if you could say, "All right, I'm not going to make 1,000 pushes,"
Yeah, but
that
then
look exactly the same.
but then they'll just get rid of the job.
That's my argument.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
No, the
but-
redundancy of doing something like that can make you go crazy and kill people.
yeah,
You can say, "I want to do that so I can work on something else."
like I.
But-
And not
Well, I
losing the
mean,
job.
but
But
you
the
gotta-
thing is that,
And
that
not losing a job.
sorry to cut everybody off, but it's like the
Yeah.
thing is, the problem with that is that people are in charge of AI, right? And I don't trust people, because people are scumbags
Yes,
and they're
sure.
money hungry dirtbags. And if they don't want to pay actors
Right.
and they want to change them into fucking AI, they will do that.
Yeah.
And they're
That's
trying to
annoying.
slowly, even though they're trying to make laws and stuff like that, and they're going to be fighting this for a long fucking time. I'm telling you
yeah,
right now.
for sure.
They're going to
Yeah.
be fighting for a long time. That they're trying to be sneaky. They were sneaky with the Arcane poster. They tried to make it AI generated when you have hardworking artists that are like, no, that's
Was
my
it
shit.
them?
Put my
I
what?
thought they took it from a person who did that from something else, and they took it from a page.
I'm not sure, but no, there was. I know there
think
was.
it was them
As
doing
soon as
that.
they tried AI, a bunch of people were like, they shut that shit down immediately. So it's like the same thing is going to go on with voice acting. The same thing's going to go on with acting and art, actual drawings.
art in general.
I go in and look up art all the time, but I look for actual art, not AI generated nonsense that I don't want to see that. I want to
There's-
see actual artists.
there's
And this
al-
is
yeah.
going to be a problem for a very long fucking time.
Even with music too, like
Yep.
the music industry is having problems with AI. Like people are taking copywritten music
AI
and telling
Tupac.
AI to change it up slightly enough,
Yeah.
so it's its own thing.
Yep.
But it's basically you're stealing,
Yeah, it's not.
and then they're uploading it and getting the money for it, and then the artist isn't getting shit.
And don't get me wrong, AI can be used for this use already for
Right.
so many great things, right? So many amazing things. You know, that could be, you know, I want to keep drawing the same fucking bush over and over.
Right.
That would be great. But
bush, yes.
As
but
a
I
rule.
do not trust humans who
Yeah,
are
it's-
in charge
it's- oh, yeah.
because they want to make a quick buck by not paying that actor
It's
who
only-
busted their ass,
yeah.
and they're like, no, we want it. We got a little freaking sample of
Yeah.
your voice. Now we could change it to what we fucking want now.
Yeah.
Fuck you and what you've worked for, we now got you.
It's only as good
Give
as
me the
people,
money.
It's only as good as the people using it. So
Yeah.
if you use it as a tool
It's
and
good
it's
and bad.
whatever,
I don't.
it's good.
It's not
but
the AI. I
there's
don't
bad
trust
people.
the fucking people.
Oh, just
Exactly.
wait till the AI gets self-aware. Then it's a wrap for all of us.
Yeah.
We're all done. We're all done.
Sentient
And
being.
then-
Skynet's real. We're
and-
about to be
and-
enslaved by Skynet.
and then-
Actually, we already are.
And then the PS6 transforms into a fucking robot and offs us because the PS5 looks like a goddamn robot. You know, it's like,
And your only defense is going to be an Xbox.
because it looks like a bazooka.
Oh, man.
What I'm saying is your phone's already introducing it to you.
Yeah, the right
yeah.
way. And
Yeah.
now they're going to fucking humans are going to ruin it for us.
We're already
Yeah.
slaves to technology as already. so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like-
yeah. I agree.
I mean,
with
this is the way we're slowly, just unconsciously.
I
going,
wasn't
but-
kidding when I said we're beta testers, dude. We're all
Yeah.
being programmed.
Yeah.
We all are.
Yeah,
Just
Every
pay the
one of
people.
us.
Just pay the people. That's all we say.
yeah.
Pay-
just
pay the people.
Pay the people that did the work. Pay the people
Pretty much.
that
yeah.
did the work.
If you're going to sample their voice, pay them.
Yeah,
Pay them for the sample.
yeah.
If you wanna do
Scumbag.
it- If you want to do AI in a different language, whatever, just pay. the
All right,
person.
and a different language. Okay, I get that.
Well, that's still getting rid of jobs though, because there's translators.
It's still my voice. If they take my voice,
There's
then
Ain't
people
nobody
that-
wants your voice.
Actually,
people
no,
that
you'd
get
be
paid.
right. There are
You'd be
people that.
surprised.
like what was it? Crunchyroll. There's a big issue with that. Like
Okay.
people that translate, like their actual jobs, people translating for Japanese to English and
Don't-
other
and-
different
and
languages.
Don't need them now.
And
Don't
yeah,
need 'em.
you don't need 'em now.
Don't need them now.
And on
Their
top of
jobs are
that,
gone.
there are
Still gotta
voice.
fact check it.
There
Still gotta
are
fact check it.
there are other like
Yeah, but you'll
anime
have-
voice actors from like Spain. From
Yeah.
They
from
still
other
got to fact
countries,
check it,
from
but you'll have
France,
one
you know.
person fact checking it instead of a freaking team of people doing it.
Yep.
Damn.
So
That's
it's
true.
no matter how you slice how you look at it, it's gonna get rid of jobs.
They could do something else.
they could do something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ice.
Yo.
Wow.
Really? Sticks?
Wow.
Yo, he said they could do something else.
Yeah, that's heel sticks.
Yo, that is
heel
Yo, he
Sticks.
went
Yo.
full heel.
Sticks.
Live on the podcast, Sticks went heel.
Let's find something else.
Yo,
They
he
get
went
fired,
heel,
they'll be
bro.
all right. How am I gonna pay rent? You'll be all right.
Y'all be all right.
You'll do something else.
What the fuck you mean? I'll be all right.
Yo, my man
something
pulled
else.
out that new John Cena towel that said fucking kids. Damn.
Yo, he's
Something else.
That's what I meant.
Heel Sticks is on the podcast, y'all.
That's what I meant.
Sticks went full heel.
They gotta pivot and learn with the technology.
Yo,
Learn the code.
Sticks,
That's
you went
the-
heel, man.
Yeah, that's the t-shirt. That's the t-shirt.
you went
Heel
full
Sticks.
heel.
Heel Sticks.
It happens with all technology. What do you want me to do?
Heel Sticks.
No, it does happen
Bruh.
with all technology.
How many magazine printers people did that when the freaking
I mean, the
internet
printing
came out?
press.
Bizarre said, "Wow, Jay."
No, listen, you had to do like coloring on the computer, not on a dot print matrix. Like you had to learn.
Yeah,
You had to learn it a different way.
It just kicked out my future.
But those people still had the knowledge to do the coloring. Like it's just a different way of doing it. So,
Yeah, look,
Oh.
I'm okay with it if you use it as a tool, but like Stanley said, it's the people that do it.
I hate
That's
people.
the problem.
And I hate people.
It's like guns, right? Guns are dangerous, but then there's people that hunt and they use it responsibly. But then there's the crazy people
Hey,
that
we
you
use
know,
a knife
the
for
people.
cutting fruit before we cook.
Right.
But we can also stab people with the knife.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't trust people.
It's the people that
people
use it.
suck.
Agreed.
People suck.
Yeah.
they introduced fire to help everything.
Exactly. To cook things,
Now,
but
what
that would
can
light motherfuckers on fire.
What can
Yeah.
fire do?
Yes.
But do we turn the stove on and burn our houses down every time?
Yeah, no.
Because we learn how to do it.
Yes.
So that's the thing. Somebody's gonna be an arsonist. Somebody's gonna be a cook.
And people are greedy, and
Yeah.
people don't want to pay people.
Yep.
Listen, the easier you make stuff, the more people are gonna use it.
Dead ass. Put it down now. This is a podcast
I'm
topic.
writing it down.
AI. Just AI.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh,
That's
actually, no. I have.
If we have
well,
AI do the
we'll talk about it
podcast.
after.
that.
I
AI
have
do the
some-
We have
podcast.
AI do the podcast. and
Well,
see
if AI
if
do the podcast.
And see how many more viewers we get?
Yes.
Let's see how many. Yeah. God.
J
Oh
Fatu.
man, I don't
Bazaar
know.
called him
J
J Fatu. The mulatto werewolf.
A lot of wear.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I wish I had a werewolf sound effect, man. Damn it.
Ow.
I can't.
I can't do that.
He said, I can't do
I
that.
can't do that. Like I said, sorry, y'all.
This is the closest I
Yeah,
Sticks
have.
is like, I love you, 23rd Stallion.
That's the closest I got.
Okay, it's no breaks.
That's the closest sound effect I got, man.
But yes, hopefully they figure this out with the AI.
Heel Sticks,
Oh,
bro.
man.
Heel Sticks, heel
Heel
Sticks.
Sticks is the man.
That's a
man.
t-shirt. That's a t-shirt.
Yes, it
Heel
is.
Sticks.
All right,
it
we got one more news article
Yo.
And I
to
can't.
to discuss.
Wild.
And that news article is right here.
Let's do it. Hazelight Studios has already started work on its next game.
My man's, I love this dude, man.
Yes.
Bro.
I love this dude. I hit him up again today, by the way.
All
What
gas,
is
no
it,
brakes.
Joseph Ferris?
Yeah, I hit him up.
Yes.
I hit him up all the time. Doesn't respond.
Shout out to Joseph.
It's okay. I know you're busy, but you're going to be on the podcast.
I just put this news
Can't
on
do
here because I wanted to talk about the studio and
Hell
give
yeah.
them their flowers because
This
it's
game.
amazing. Yes.
Because of this game.
Split Fiction is amazing.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I needed a reason to tell you guys again.
Yeah.
That's the only reason this news is here.
We didn't even, we didn't get to show the footage, the
It was
gameplay footage
Skippy,
last
yeah,
night.
it was
Yeah,
Skippy.
we had the issue, but
Yes.
yeah, this game is a freaking masterpiece. I can't even put it into words like describe it because it's so many different genres mashed up into one, nonstop, just from the start to finish.
Is it better than It Takes Two?
It's a great game.
No,
Yes.
is it better? Which one's
Yes.
better? Wow.
Yes.
Slightly, slightly better. So I say
Yes.
I give it. It gets a curve over it. Yeah,
We played No Way Out, so wow.
and we never played No Way Out.
No way, it's a good one.
No
I
Way
like
Out.
No way, it's
No Way
good.
No Way Out.
That was
Um,
dope.
A Way Out.
I look
A
forward
way
to the
out.
rest of it.
It's
No
a
Way
way out.
It's A Way Out, really?
Yeah.
They said No Way Out.
No Way Out is a movie.
It's a movie,
Yeah.
right? I was like,
And it's a WWE pay-per-view.
There you go.
Oh my god, this game
Ah.
is making me.
But yes, this
game.
they're working on the next game,
wow.
which is crazy.
I
The
wonder what it
ideas-
is.
The ideas these guys have that they can just jump to another game because they did that right after
The creativity is
the other one.
crazy.
It Takes
the
Two.
last game.
Watch it be about AI. Watch
Well,
this shit
this
be
was
about
kind
AI.
of this one's kind
I mean, yeah, it's kind of
So-
close.
the next one is gonna be made by AI.
Damn.
It's like, yo, what did we think about that?
He fires everybody.
Yo,
in his
Bizarre,
friends.
let
Yeah,
him
we
know
got
on
AI.
Twitter, man. I need some people harassing, but like, yo, you gotta be on that Level 857 podcast, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
gotta
up
talk
and coming.
We gotta talk
I'm
about
say
we got-
fuck EA.
it. Say it again. That's how we're gonna start the podcast.
We on the
Yeah.
rise, bro. We on the rise. Come through.
Oh,
Come see. Come
shit.
see us.
Let me see if I can find that.
Yeah, they say he's extremely happy every time the game is done. Second they get working on the next one. That's what they do.
Wow.
That's what they do.
I'm envious of him, man, to work on something that you love and are passionate about, and you see
And
people,
you see everyone loving it.
and it comes out the way you want it to. This guy's the best. He's the best. He's the best.
I can just see Jeff Keighley's face. He's uncomfortable. He's like, oh, I'm getting
he's-
fined for this.
He's about to say some shit.
Well, he puts them on all the time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just busts out that word.
He's
right
like,
away.
I'll just pay the
Right
fine.
away.
This
Pay the
man
fine.
needs to be protected at all costs.
Wait a
He's
second.
good for gaming.
He said after Oscars, right?
Huh?
He said after Oscars, before he won any awards.
Yeah.
He's like, forget the award show.
No,
Wow.
he's very outspoken and passionate.
I love it. I love it. That's right up my alley, man.
Those are the people that are
Are on our
creating it.
podcast.
He doesn't
Yep.
give a shit.
Yeah, just
Didn't he name the characters?
those are the creators of the future. The bold and
His two daughters.
Passionate.
He named the characters in his game his two daughters, I think.
yeah after his.
Oh, yeah, that's
named
right.
after his-
That's
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
He's
Oh,
living
wow.
the dream right now.
That's
He's
awesome.
living
I
the
love
dream.
to see it, man.
Nah, man,
He
every-
deserves it.
I trust any project that he's working on, man. So I can't wait to,
Guarantee?
I don't know how long it'll be.
I
but-
guarantee it'll be split screen.
Of course.
And I
It'll
love
be
that.
co-op.
And I
yes.
love co-op and split screen. And I love that.
He said
Yeah.
It Takes Two launched in March 2021, and it reached its peak amount of players at 71,000 3 months ago.
Damn.
Just 3 months ago. That was
Wow.
the highest.
What?
And then they said Split Fiction did 3 times that
Jesus Christ.
already.
Damn.
It's only been out, 2 weeks?
Yeah. it's been out
And
for
this
a
will
while.
this will definitely at least get
Wow.
nominated for Game of the Year.
In
better
all these
be.
games, you
It
have
better
to
win.
play 2 players.
Two
You
players.
can't play at
Yes.
once.
Yeah.
You have
Wow.
to be.
But yo,
you
Split-
have to be one person.
You have to have a friend. You have to have a
Remember,
friend.
Stikz, we were gonna just be like, we'll just play for like 2 hours or whatever. We end up playing 5 hours.
Yeah, y'all on that 5 hours.
Yo,
Damn.
it's
And didn't
crazy.
feel like it.
Yeah.
didn't feel
No, you don't feel the
He said, well, no eating.
When we got to the end, we were like, all right, we're gonna call it a night. Finish the next. Yo.
Oh, no,
I
we
was
had
like,
to come back
I was
right
like,
away.
I have to play this. Shit. I wanna finish.
It's
I gotta get to the
I
end.
was thinking of this today. It might be a little far fetched, but
Mm.
like, you know how like his games have different games in them?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking like this is like a modern day, and this is a bit of a reach, all right?
Uh-oh.
But you might know what I'm saying. Like a modern day Battletoads. You see how Battletoads has like different
Different
things.
gameplay.
Different
Oh,
gameplay.
yeah, different gameplay
on
mechanics,
that level, not in
But
terms
I
of
see
like
what-
you
I
know what
see
I'm saying.
what
Like
you're saying.
you have the bikes. It's a different game.
It's not one focus.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
different. Like even a new one, you had the bikes. You had the
But there's so many.
Every
games.
There's so
chapter
many
had
different
like
things
three
going on.
three different mechanics,
Yeah.
and they just throw.
They had side things.
Yes.
That were not even anything in the game.
Yes, yes.
That's what it's incredible.
They had side
Wow.
missions in the game that are optional. You don't even have to
Like
do
there's
it.
no way you want to skip these.
And
side
it also
missions.
Yeah,
makes me think
ever.
back to when me and Choc were on the Panzer Dragoon podcast, right? And we were talking about how to make a new Panzer or just to bring back out Panzer Saga.
You want to put all three together.
And I was like, make it Panzer Saga, but like the side quests be done like part 1 and 2.
Yep.
You know, like play
Yeah, we
differently.
said that too.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, so I think that what he's doing is like you might be starting like a trend where it can't just be one genre now. You know, like
Right.
you put multiple types of things rather than just mini games that a lot of RPGs do. Like do something like, for example, I was talking about Ayuden Chronicles the other day, and you know it's an RPG, and you have these like little big battles, army battles that play differently.
Right.
But I said, why can't I play like a strategy RPG? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
like something, little things in there. It doesn't have to be forever. You know, maybe an hour of it or whatever.
A whole nother engine.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
It's hard to do, but apparently these dudes are fucking killing
I mean,
it.
I would
Like,
trust them to do that. Yeah.
These guys are fucking killing it. So
What's
like,
funny is
and-
though, people are asking, like, since this is doing so well,
Right.
like, how come we don't see copycat games? Because you can't copy genius.
no.
Yeah, no, you can't
Yeah.
copy this,
You
man.
can't copy genius.
Because even if you try to pull it off, it's like I don't even know.
If anything, you could kind of copy a similar concept. The execution, no.
It would not be.
No.
You can't
Yeah.
do the execution,
No,
but
it's
like
not- it would
what I
be-
was just talking about, you can
Right.
kind of do. Oh, you got little, different
Yeah.
game elements in something
if-
that you normally don't.
Like, I understand what they're saying.
Well,
Like,
we
when
do-
Mario came out, they're like, how many more Marios can we make?
right.
And they were
More.
Never, they were never as good as Mario.
Well, we were
Most of those games were not as good as Mario, but sometimes you get lucky.
some of the side things that not even the side missions, but some of the mechanics and stuff could have
All
been
of them are their own
if
game.
somebody ripped off that and made a whole game out of just that,
Exactly.
it would be like the best game ever.
Yeah, no,
They do it
everything.
for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's an entire game engine.
Yes.
That's different than your
Yes.
own. And it controls flawless.
Yes.
Like,
and
there's
it gives
nothing-
you the tension where you're just like, what?
You know what could do
the
that?
whole
Yeah.
time, man.
You know what could do that? A new Matrix game could do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, yeah,
a new
yeah,
Matrix game could do that.
Watch it be Matrix he's working on. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
you're
what
like,
the fuck?
ah,
That would be sick, man.
That
No,
would
but
be
I honestly, after
sick.
finishing Split Fiction, I'm like, I don't know how they're gonna top
But we
this.
always say.
How are they gonna top this?
We always- but they do.
They
They do.
surprise it.
They're so fucking
surprise
creative.
us.
They're so
Holy
creative.
shit, man!
That's a
Yeah.
beautiful
And
thing.
it's mind blowing.
You guys gotta play it, man.
And they say it takes like 5 years to copy what's hot.
Yeah.
And like the other game, the game they had beforehand,
Yeah.
like one game of the year. So at that
Yeah.
point, they're like, one of these companies saying, okay, we're going to try and make a game like that because I got game of the year. Still nothing.
If they
Still nothing.
if they do
Wow.
another game of the year with Split Fiction, if it gets game of the year, I'd be like,
Well, they asked him.
yo,
They said,
Yeah.
"Do you think this is gonna get game of the year?" He said, "Oh, I don't know. It'll be great if it does."
It's my game of the year
it's
so
fucking
far.
deserved.
Oh, yeah.
it's well fucking
It's
deserved.
my
dude.
personal
It's
game
funny.
of the year so far.
I mean, I don't know if it could be Ninja Gaiden Rage Bound.
Wow.
Well, what?
Wow.
What?
Wow, sir.
Yo.
Listen, this is the argument, and then I'll move on.
Yeah.
The argument is, okay, will this get game of the year? Grand Theft comes out this year. That's the argument. That's the argument.
Yeah,
also, it
that's
came out.
fair.
It came out
That's
in,
fair.
And then they say
yeah.
if it comes out this year. If
gonna
it
be-
doesn't,
it'll
if
be
It
it
came out
doesn't,
and it came out in February, which also another game got snubbed in February.
I'm saying if it
Horizon.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Grand Theft's getting delayed.
If GTA doesn't
Damn.
come out, they say this is gonna win game of the year. No problem.
I believe it,
But I wouldn't be surprised.
but I mean, there's other games
Listen,
too.
honestly, gameplay wise,
Yeah.
if this doesn't win game of the year, even over Grand Theft, it'll be hard to believe.
If Grand Theft comes out and it wins over Grand Theft, I'll stand up.
That'd be
I will
crazy.
stand up and I'll just go.
I mean, that's
It's
an
that'd be-
accomplishment.
it's a
Yeah,
tall
that is a
task.
tall freaking order.
that is almost Mission Impossible.
because I mean,
Yeah.
Grand
Like,
Theft has been
Grand Theft is
in
going
production
to
for
be-
10 years.
if Grand Theft is not game of the
Do
year, then there's
co-op
something
games-
wrong. but if this gets it, that'll be crazy.
Do
Yeah.
co-op games traditionally win Game of the Year ever?
This co-op game.
What?
What do you mean ever?
This
This
I mean,
co-op
ever.
game.
Like when is it? When,
It takes two. One
It
game of the
takes two,
year.
one game of the year.
besides that, though. Besides
We're
that
talking
game, how
about this
often does it
game.
really?
no, it's
do it?
it's usually like a first person game.
It's usually a single
like,
player.
open
It's usually a
world,
single
Elden
player,
Ring,
right?
It's usually,
Sekiro, whatever. Like they
Sekiro.
usually, yeah.
But the fact that it takes two, which is a game that they develop, Hazelight, one game of the year.
It's
That
on the
gives me
radar.
hope.
It's on the radar.
It gives me hope.
It will be at the least. It's nominated.
You know
Yeah,
how-
no, it's
Very least.
It's definitely getting
and
nominated.
it will win other categories too.
Yes.
Oh no, they'll get their awards.
Yes.
They
Oh,
will-
yeah, yeah.
They'll get their. They might not get Game Awards award,
Right.
but they
right.
will get awards there.
No,
And
they're gonna
they
get
will
flowers, man.
They will get 200 awards everywhere else.
Knowing how dumb their categories are, it'll get strategy RPG of the year.
Yes, they will.
Yes.
They will, and sports.
Yes.
Yep, and sports.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because it's
they will.
garbage, man.
But yeah,
Oh.
Let's move on.
So yeah, that concludes all the news, man. That's it.
yeah, man.
Those are the articles. Yeah. Yo, I gotta hit the old bowl. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna hit the ball? There's a 10-minute break right
I'll
there.
be right
Shit.
back.
So you know what that means, everybody. Hell yes.
5 pounds lighter.
Hell yes.
Wow.
Don't forget about the Level 857 monthly game giveaway that we got on the 857ent.com/giveaway for your chance to be our next winner. You know, speaking of which, I'm trying to figure out, I don't think I'm able to announce last month's winner because they haven't replied. And if that happens, I might just have to give away the game to the next winner. Because we make it.
Damn.
We make it our business to make
Straight
sure that
roast
there's
him.
going to be whatever. You fuck y'all. Both. We make
My man
sure.
caught some strays.
We make sure we make it our business to make a winner out of everybody.
Does anybody want another drink?
Well, at least one winner. I'll take
another shot.
You want something? You good?
How about a shot? I'll take a beer.
Beer?
I'll take another beer. I'm not a shot though. I'm good. I want to make sure I'm able to drive after this. That's what it is. That's right, everybody. Don't drink and drive. Don't do that. Stay safe. And other than the giveaway that we got going each month, we also have a Patreon, Fourth Wall. Membership, y'all. Membership going on right now. If you sign up to Fourth Wall, you can pick a tier, any tier you want. You get the first month free. Permanent discount on the merch. We just added some new items on that month.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start.
We got a beer glass on there. We got some beer can sleeves. We got a coaster on there. We got like a cover for your freaking your iPhone. Doesn't matter what size iPhone you got. Android phone. It don't matter. We don't play around when it comes to the merch. We also got some very cool exclusive discussions on there that you could only get with the membership. I'm sorry, it's locked. It's content locked. We might make some shorts of some of the stuff later so you guys get a little bit of a taster.
Well, we got some crazy videos.
Get a taster.
We
of what
talk
that-
about our dating history. No, I'm just
And we got now.
I said what?
I gotta see that.
We gotta have our t-shirt concepts.
No show was about my team.
Yo.
got it.
Yes.
Yo, we're gonna get a mid-boss Choc shirt, and we gotta get
That's
a
what-
heel J.
Heel
A
sticks.
heel sticks.
Heel sticks.
Heel sticks. That's
My
a
face
In 4K.
And
See the
what-
Hugging the Rock?
yeah,
put my face
hugging the
on the
rock
back.
like this.
You put my face like Cena's face.
Your face, I've seen his body.
The grimace.
Wow.
I can't.
Heel sticks. Bad man.
Alrighty.
He said they can find another job.
They gotta do something else.
That was
He didn't say find another job. He said they gotta do something else.
They could do something else.
At the same
Damn.
job. At the same job.
Wow.
Do something else.
I didn't
It's
say
like,
get
I've
a
been
new
working here for
job.
20 years. You could do something else.
I've had to pivot. I've had to pivot in my workplace.
I almost fell out of my
a couple
chair.
of times.
I almost fell out of my chair on that
Let's get a
shit.
different title. That's all.
I
Yo,
can't- I
Lord
can't wait for
Shababa.
that.
Lord Shababa with the cheap shot, bro. Dating history, the thinnest chapter in the book. Yo,
It's a 5-second video
Yeah, right.
damn, bro.
It's gonna be a short. It doesn't need to be a regular video. It can be a short.
for a dating history.
15 seconds. 15 seconds short.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Oh, y'all talk about Mike Beasley again?
Damn.
One day she looked at me. That was it.
Too easy.
I saw this girl. She looked at me. End of the video.
It was all at the book.
It was
I
love
saw
at
you with
first
your
sight.
man.
I looked at her, and then that was it. And then that was it. That's it.
I was walking down the street. We caught eyes, and I went to work.
No, you don't say anything. You just say silent right after.
Yeah.
You just
Don't
go,
say
and then I looked at her,
Lord Shababa.
and you're like, what?
And then I was thinking some things. And that was it.
Babies.
Wow.
The thinnest chapter in the book.
All right.
Don't need to be a
The
long chapter.
roast.
We don't mess it up though. We don't
Alright.
need to be mad chapters.
Yeah.
We'll take a chapter each. We'll do a chapter each.
Speaking of chapters, listen, we're about to get into a chapter right now. The main topic: terrible twos, sequels that failed their predecessors.
Cheers.
Cheers, yo. Damn.
Oh shit.
You want some of this?
Beer.
Cheers.
Beer works.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
There's
Drink if you got.
Water,
There's
cheers,
nothing in
cheers,
Stik's cup, by the
Drink
way. There's
responsibly.
nothing in this cup. He's full of shit.
Water and soda is fine. Doesn't have to be beer or alcohol.
y'all. Vodka.
That was enough.
There was some left in there.
Ugh. Nasty.
There's some left.
You
That's
okay?
great.
No.
Gotta drink the whole thing.
Listen, like I said, sorry about my voice, audio listeners. If this is the first time listening to the podcast, my voice gets better, hopefully. Hopefully. Otherwise, you won't hear me next week.
I'll give you some of that green tea.
Got to use your R&B voice, bro.
Green tea.
We'll get subtitles for you, man. You'll be fine.
Listen, I'm happy.
Yo, that'd be AI would be great for that. Live subtitles.
Yeah,
There we
yeah,
go.
Yeah, they can live scribe.
Yep.
They can do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's get to it. So
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
what's some terrible twos y'all got?
Terrible twos or just terrible sequels?
I mean, I'm gonna start with twos. Y'all can do sequels if you want.
All right, I can start if you want.
Go for it.
It's not a 2, but it's a 3.
Boo.
Damn.
Damn.
It's like
Yeah, it's like, damn, man.
shut down. You
Yeah,
didn't say
like,
it yet?
I didn't say the,
Well, technically, when you read the title, when you read
Yeah,
it sounds like it's just a sequel.
I got two.
I'm pretty sure Turbo will agree with this one. Fantasy Star 3. For
That's a
Genesis.
Ooh.
Fantasy Star 3 was definitely one of the biggest letdowns.
It was a step back.
It was a step back, and I think there was a lot of potential.
the second one on Genesis though, so that's a 2.
No, it's a Fantasy Star 3. So
I'm trying to make it work.
no, it's not. No, don't worry about it. It doesn't say 2's up there. Read the title there.
It does
Terrible
say terrible.
too.
Listen to Heel J.
He said it doesn't say 2. It says the word 2, not the number.
Heel
Yeah.
sticks.
And look at this
Look,
game.
exactly. Look at this shit.
What the hell is that?
It looks like a PC game.
That's an enemy?
And that's how he dies. He goes straight down. Doesn't it fucking piss you off?
Wow.
No, he should have just vanished. He should have just done the vanish.
They had so many good concepts
just
in this
goes
game.
down.
There was a lot of good concepts, and then they just failed.
The battles.
It seems
The
like they got
bat-
lazy.
You don't see your characters, right?
You
No.
don't see your characters.
Oh no.
The music wasn't as good as 2. Set the bar so fucking high for music in a game that when you went to this, you're like, all right, it was boring soundtrack. It was a very boring sound. It wasn't bad, but it was boring.
It wasn't that great.
Lazy.
It was very lazy.
Wasn't that great?
The structure of it was big. The thoughts that you can do, you can get married.
Yeah,
have kids.
it was. Look at
That
this
was
shit.
cool.
What the hell is that?
The
on his
marriage
head?
mechanic.
Battles.
The marriage mechanic was cool.
bad.
Yeah.
Even though I hate marriage, but like,
Wow.
It's like I'm not a fan of marriage, but it was cool in the game.
Was the story?
Wow.
Was the story at least good?
at the beginning when they were talking about the story at the beginning, like in the intro, I liked it. I liked that story.
Okay.
And then like there was things going on, which the story wasn't bad. I'm not gonna say the story was bad, but it was.
It wasn't bad. Dark Force came in there. You had Leia and Arachio.
It was disappointing compared to 2.
It 2 was from 1 from the Sega Master System, which
Right.
was amazing. 2 set the bar fucking high in every way possible.
And then that shit was like,
And
oh, this
3
is the
said-
highest
3
point.
said, I don't really have anything left, so let's
Wow.
just throw this out there, and yeah, we don't have to show the characters when they attack anymore. And you know, if someone has a big axe, they're about to attack you with it, they're gonna shake their pinky. What the fuck? What are you doing?
Did you ever look into like why that was? It was like,
I watched some Fan Star videos
Yeah.
about it, and I forgot what they said about it. I was just so mad when they brought it up.
I would think it would be like a time constraint. Like they probably only
person
had
made
like
that.
3 months or some shit.
I
to-
think
to
it was
produce.
more of a, like they wanted to, you know, they wanted to piggyback off of the success off of Fan Star 2. You know, cash grab.
cash grab. Oh,
And
God, that's
they
the worst.
and the execution just wasn't there.
Ah,
And
man.
I was very, very disappointed with that. I'm so happy 4 was amazing.
Are you
Right.
fighting in a town? That's awful.
Well, it's a bad background for you're inside of a castle, and that's what you're gonna get.
That's how dark it is.
It was,
that's-
like I said, the concept was fine.
Yeah.
The execution's bullshit.
What the hell? Is
It was bullshit.
These enemies are getting me mad.
No, try playing the whole game.
This shit is bad.
No, you see the guy attacks, he flexes pecs.
Yeah, is that
Is
what
he in a
did?
barrel? What the fuck is that? His waist, his torso, like under.
Yeah, he blinked
what
his
is
eye. He
that?
blinked his eye. That was his fucking attack. Fucking god
God,
awful.
oh my god.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's so
Zan Zan just said, I'm still not sure about the sequel to level 856. Chat be roasting
Hey, yo,
us.
Yo,
yo,
That's
chat.
great.
What up, Hove?
Y'all need to calm down over there, chat. Relax over there.
Ho!
Never,
I'm trying to get
Wait,
the
never,
Jay-Z laugh. I'm
never,
trying to get
never,
No, I'm gonna get it.
never do
Should
that.
never do that again.
Never
I'm
do
gonna
that
get the
again.
laugh.
Please, please.
Why'd you laugh like Elmer Fudd?
because he is.
Because he is Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd.
That was not even.
Why ask you, Wabbit?
All right, Stikz, please just go before he keeps talking.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
man. I'm gonna get to my twos here. I'm gonna start off with one we talked about not too long ago, and I'm sure you're gonna have trouble with this one. Castlevania 2.
Man,
Oh, that was gonna be. I almost put that on my
you
list. man.
motherfuckers.
Wow.
Castlevania 2.
Sorry.
I didn't put it
He's
on
the one
because I
that
knew
said
it was on someone's.
It's the lowest.
I
it's
almost
the-
put it on.
It's the lowest end of the Castlevanias.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Regardless of
You know
how
what?
you want to say.
It's similar to Phase Star 3. Like the idea was there.
Yes.
The execution was not.
No,
It was not there.
especially when you compare it to every other Castlevania.
It was
It's
not
better than
clean.
one.
No, it's not.
You know what?
No, it's
I
not.
can't even agree to that, to be honest. No, I can't. I can't
No,
agree.
it's
It, no, it should have been better than
Yes.
one.
That's
It
crazy.
should have been better than one.
It's better than one.
It should have
It's
been.
not better.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
Remade, yeah. Remade would be fucking dope.
Yeah.
I was
But-
so confused.
The premise,
That shit-
the premise of the
Yeah, it's just like
premise of Metroid
given more
Metroidvania.
time in the oven.
Play it today.
And it's,
Play
it's-
it today.
and it's Simon Belmont's.
No.
It's the best costume he had. I love that costume. That costume's the shit. The red and the black.
I just didn't know what the hell was supposed to do.
What's happening?
What's going
What's
on?
happening in this?
It was badly translated. It was just I don't know,
There's a
man.
lot of mistakes with that game.
Yeah.
Play it today.
No.
No, remake it today.
Yeah. Exactly.
Didn't get better today.
And I wanted to like it too. I wanted to like this game so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get the
Look
white
at it.
crystal.
No, let's get out of here. with
What the fuck are you
Get outta here.
Get the
saying?
white crystal. Opens the game up.
it. No.
Oh dear.
Turn the game off.
No, that's a good one. That's a disappointment.
Yeah, I had to get out the way.
Whether,
Oof, I'm just looking at this.
all right,
shit.
this one I'm gonna get this one out because
Ugh.
Better
yeah,
than
this
one.
This is disappointing. Fist of North Star, Kane's Rage 2.
Yeah, that was disappointing.
It's messed up too because it had a way bigger cast than the first one. They put everybody from the freaking second season in there. They who was his name? Falco. You know, they had Cowl.
How is it different than the first one?
They
Yeah.
had
They took away combat shit,
What?
like cool combat.
you couldn't jump anymore.
Yeah, they took away the jump. Like it just felt different.
Is this a
And
runner?
It was just not like part one was really that
They should have
feel.
made, they should have made that one like God Hand.
They had what
Yeah.
they called, they had
can't
signature moves.
Yeah.
They had hyper signature moves if you like get a special gauge up. They took that away. You just get the regular stock signature moves. They watered down the really big deal hyper. Like that right there. That is a hyper signature move from the first game. Right? In the second game, they just give it to you as a regular, it's not as it's not as powerful, it's not as cinematic as it was. They made Kenshiro faster. His hits didn't have the same weight that they had.
And the game isn't bad.
Yeah.
It's just not as good as the
It's
first.
It's not a bad game.
It
It's
doesn't
just
live
a
up to the
We didn't even finish the game. We played it once or twice, and I was like, it doesn't have that same
Really?
feel, and it's disappointing because we love Fist No Star.
No, I finished the whole story mode. I did, and the dream mode was
Was it a chore?
it was just not as fun. The combat wasn't as fun as the first game.
Yeah, both of them, right?
I had both of them.
Hey
yeah.
man, just do it like Lost Paradise and get it over with.
Yeah.
Lost Paradise is
It's got to be worth something, though. How many
that
people have-
combat is crazy.
How many
Yeah.
people have this game?
Huh?
It's got to be worth something. How many people have this game?
I don't know.
10.
It's like
10 fucking people
More people.
have this game.
It's got to be hard to find.
10
people have this
head.
game.
You're like, come
It
on.
has to be hard to find.
and I forgot the what was it? The Meridian Sphere thing. The upgrade system in the first one was great. The second one, yeah, with the scrolls. I hated the scroll system. And I hated how you had to level up attack, you keep attacking, level up attack. Oh, you get defense if you keep getting hit. So it's just like
No.
they did that in Final Fantasy 2. Like, that's different total game, RPG, whatever. But I don't like that level up type of system. Like, okay, I get more HP if I keep getting hit, and more attack if I keep attacking, and I keep using magic, and I like experience. I just
One had a
Step back.
One had a nice system. Two was off.
Yeah.
What you got,
Black
Choc?
Belt. Play Black Belt.
What do I have? I didn't play it myself, but I heard terrible things about it. Devil May Cry 2.
Oh,
You heard right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Alright,
dude.
bad
I never
things
played
about
it
it.
either, but I think Al and
It's
Jay
on
might
my
have played
list. It's on my list,
can
and
dive
I'm glad
into
you
it.
said it because now I get to talk about it.
Yeah,
Also.
no, because I heard they turned Dante
No, dude,
he
it was
did a
easy.
complete 180
No, the game
from
was
who
easy.
he was.
and
Easy.
dude, the game was slow as hell.
You know what?
Damn.
I love the outfit he had, just like Simon's Quest, fucking part 2. Like I like the outfit, but the game just wasn't.
Dude, it was slow as all hell.
The difficulty was gone.
And I'm putting up the
Easy?
remastered.
It was super easy.
Did they fix the Did they fix it?
Cakewalk. Cakewalk.
This is the remaster. Look, barely any enemies. slow. It was like
wow.
it was like sluggish. Like it really was a step down from the
It's
first game. Man.
Devil May Cry's Tomb Raider.
Look at this.
Devil
One
May-
enemy.
Devil May Cry Light.
It was Mystic Quest. It was the Mystic Quest version of Devil May Cry.
This
Yo,
was
he's fighting
like,
one dude.
No, this was.
That's
That
one
guy's
dude.
looking-
That's
fighting.
crazy.
He's tough, man.
It's fighting one dude.
They had a cinema for that death.
Yo, this
By the
is,
way.
this is bad.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like survival horror, but the bad guys are trying to survive you.
I couldn't. I never. How far did you get in this, Stikz?
I beat
That
this
was the
game.
philosophy.
You
I
did?
took.
I beat this game.
I couldn't even get.
Absolute trash.
I beat this game with my foot.
I don't even know how you did that, man.
With your foot?
Serious.
I didn't want to. I didn't.
I beat the last guy with my feet.
That's crazy.
That's how bored I was. I
no,
said,
this game was.
And he's not even
terrible.
joking.
I'm dead
No, no,
serious.
No, he's not even
I'm
joking.
I'm dead
He's
serious.
legit.
I can't even believe you went through that because
And
I was
did
like,
not
nah, this
beat
game.
me.
Fuck this game.
I was like, this is mad easy.
And you know, kudos to Capcom for still being successful with Devil May Cry after a
Yeah, because this
I know,
could have
right?
this could have ended
It
the
could have
series.
fucked up
This
everything.
could have
Really
ended the
could've.
series.
Because after this, what's
Three-
crazy
three
is
is
they
amazing.
brought the bar so low that 3 came out and it was
Three
like,
was
Three was
whoa,
awesome. 3 was awesome.
It's up there. Like
Three
it's
was
one of
awesome.
my favorites.
Yeah,
man.
3
Three
is
up
very
there.
good.
But damn, it sucks.
Three's awesome.
They Dark Souls 2'd it.
Damn.
That's what happened.
All right, so since you use one of mine, which is actually good because I wanted to get that out the way.
We're being efficient.
Tetris 2,
Yeah.
Doesn't exist.
not good.
It's a fake ass Tetris. Right?
Not good. Not good.
Is it
Wow.
not? Is it not Bombtress?
No, that's the Game
Hatris.
Boy. Game Boy was Tetris 2 Blonde Bliss,
Okay.
but for NES, this was
Isn't it? It's the same shit.
no man. Look at this.
It's gross.
The pieces are broken. They tried to. I just.
Wow.
It's not bad, but it's just for a Tetris lover like me. It's like
Dude, it looks
nah.
It looked like Tetris Plumber's Edition.
It's like Dr. Mario.
Plumbers edition.
Look
It's
at
like a
the-
Dr. Mario version of Tetris. I really never.
I love
I
Dr.
could
Mario.
never, and I don't like Dr. Mario like
I
that.
love Dr. Mario. I can't stand how this looks though.
I don't.
Yeah.
I
Dr.
did not
Mario's
like
cool.
this.
I like that.
I didn't like it.
Dr.
Even the
Mario-
music in this game was bad.
This looks bad.
It was
doesn't-
bad,
yeah.
dude.
Look at the background.
It was bad.
Those are Aztec designs. What is that?
I don't
Those are
I don't
Pokemon.
even remember. I blocked this game out of my
Those-
memory. I was like, yo,
those
this
are
game is
Pokemon.
bad.
Those are dead pigeons.
No,
No,
those
this-
are Pokemon, man. Stop it.
This was bad.
This looks like shit.
If I ever got, bad game, bad game. I'm moving on. I don't want to talk
He's
about.
all upset. Am I
I
up
don't want to
again?
look at this shit anymore.
Am I up again?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Shit. All right. What do I got
So
here?
shit.
Terrible game.
I got another non-2. It's a this is a little controversial. Streets of Rage 3.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Oh.
Not controversial.
Yeah, that's
I
yeah.
disagree.
The fighting is good.
Just step
The
back.
fighting might be the best in the series.
Fighting is
Fighting
good.
was a step in the right direction. Surprisingly.
But the music was trash.
Music was also it's the music and the direction of what the fuck was going on in the story.
Yeah.
Was the last boss was I don't know what it was just forced. It felt like a bad RoboCop. and the crazy thing is they had some cool concepts in here.
Yeah.
And like I enjoyed the game because
That dude was bowling.
the combat was really good. The combat was
was
like
good.
really fucking good.
What's up with his feet?
Who?
He's a robot.
He's
he's a
a
robot.
cyborg.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
I
a
never played
cyborg.
this. So
He just skates around.
Dr. Zahn.
He's a terrible character.
Yeah.
It's Jay's favorite character.
He's
in the
got a
game.
He's
Fu Manchu.
terrible character.
But I was just disappointed. I remember
That's Jay in the future.
A Fu Manchu.
Damn, yo.
I
A
can't
white Fu Manchu.
I can't go that deep.
Jay in the future.
Yo,
Can someone Photoshop that shit,
Stikz
please?
with the
that's
Fu
heel.
Manchu.
yeah.
Heel sticks in the
Yeah,
future, bro.
please.
Yo, I'm
please.
doing
Heel
that.
sticks in the future.
I want to see that.
That's a
please.
good one, Choc. I'm doing that.
An old
it.
Asian robot. I can see it now.
It sticks his final form.
Yo, I don't know why I can see it. I don't know why it's
It
weird.
really is.
Yo, he is got a tall and lanky.
Yo, it's fucking with me right now.
Moving on.
You can't unsee it now, man.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
guys.
I can't see
You
it.
can't unsee it.
Heel sticks, the cyborg.
But yeah, the
It's not
combat.
a controversial pick.
Yo, combat was solid as fuck. Best in the series. Music, complete garbage. Music.
It took-
Combat was better than Streets of
What
Rage
was it?
4?
Not 4 though.
No, four is the goat.
I was about
Four
to say.
is the goat. Four is probably the best beat 'em up I've ever played.
Why do you think it took 25 years to come out with the next one?
Because they were
Game had
like,
to be bad.
because they told Yuzo Koshiro, can you stop doing shrooms and doing this music?
He was like, no.
He said, nah, this shit is
He let-
good.
He
It's
let
like, yo.
AI. He let AI. do
He
it back
let
then.
AI, exactly. AI fucked with his
Back
shit.
then,
Yeah.
wasn't as good.
He fucked with AI. AI's gonna make my music,
Now.
and that shit came out like, what the fuck is that? You know?
AI will put Styx's face on.
Yo, please, please. But
Moving on.
I was disappointed.
saying.
Even though I do like Streets of Rage 3, I was disappointed with the sequel because from 1 to 2,
Yeah.
phenomenal. 2 to 3, not so much because the music was trash and the direction of the story wasn't as good as the other ones.
It was so much different than the Japanese version too, which was odd. It was odd by itself.
Was that the one dude popped out in the?
Everything was different.
Yeah, I'm glad that didn't make it to the U.S.
They
By
had
the
a
way,
kangaroo in that one too, right?
the kangaroo was in 3,
He was in 3.
but I'm glad they didn't okay the dude, the
There's a
first
lot of-
boss,
there's
the
a lot
dude
of
with the boat
differences.
with the leggings
There's
running
a lot
around.
A lot of differences.
Yeah, that didn't come out in the U.S. and that shouldn't come out in any country. That was terrible. That's a terrible character. My man came out. He looked like he came out like this with high leggings. Like, the fuck is this guy? Why is he a threat? This guy is not a threat.
I would run.
What are we
I
doing?
would run. I would,
Yeah,
not
I would
get in the
run.
fight. I would not
Came
get
out
in the
mad
fight.
zesty.
You get killed.
Mad zesty.
I'm going on the mind.
All right, go for it because I'm about to go get into a bad place.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I had to think about this one because I
Uh-oh.
love this game.
You got a long ass list over there, dude.
Now, I have a bunch, but I'm not gonna say more.
Okay.
Just in case.
We're
someone
only doing
doesn't-
5, man. We're only
Yeah,
doing
just
5.
in case someone doesn't have it, I got extra. But Skater Die 2.
Oh, that's a good one.
That
That's
is a good one, man.
Skater Die 2
Is that the open world shit?
pretty
Yeah.
bad.
You
Yeah.
choose the park, whatever at the skate park. You choose the
No.
thing.
No, that's one.
Oh, that was
Two.
1.
2 is when you're in a village, like on the street, and it's terrible and slow.
So you could go into the mall?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait a
okay.
And you gotta buy shit. It's real bad.
I loved
it's
watching it
nasty.
though. I
No,
loved
no.
watching it.
I love this game because of the skate park that you can go to. That's what the game was to
When
me.
your head was off.
Yes.
Okay.
When you're on the half pipe or whatever,
Yeah.
on the ramp. That's the game to me. You hit select and
1990.
you go
Jesus
to the
Christ.
ramp.
Right.
You never hit start to go to the adventure because that game is bad. I
Damn.
bought this game full price for the ramp.
Ronnie Davidson.
Oh my god,
This
dude.
game is bad.
Oh man.
You're a poser.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
I just saw the year this game came out,
Oh my
and it just
God.
made me feel old. That's
Yeah.
35 years ago.
Yes.
Jesus.
Look
dirty.
at how bad that looks.
I thought he was floating.
Yeah, it's bad.
Where's
dude.
the?
Wow.
How's he gonna get out?
Big ass rats.
Yeah, I remember
Oh
this.
my
I did
Yo,
like watching this. I don't know. I
It
like.
doesn't even look like he's skating.
I
it looks like he's
hate-
floating.
I hate this part of the game.
It looks like a
What am I
hoverboard.
watching?
But I would not sell this game because of the ramp.
Yeah.
Wow.
But this is
That's a
by
different mode,
far-
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So there's a half
And
pipe.
the music, yeah, the music is dope on that part. This music is trash.
Yo, you got your friends right there following you.
Dude, I never had a game that was 2 games when I hated and when I loved.
Wow.
Never.
Bizarre said I was 3.
What the
Shut up.
hell? Oh damn.
That's not even funny.
And now you're old.
All right, we need to move
And
on
we
from
were
this.
That's
that.
great.
Jesus.
That is 3.
Damn.
But yeah, that was bad.
Jesus.
That was bad.
That's history right there, man. That's
Bad
a game of history.
Your
Bad
next
history.
Turbo.
Let's see what we got here. Then we're gonna play and name next. Zillion 2. Let's get that out of the way. That was
Ooh.
That's on my list.
Zillion 2.
What's
That's
this
The
one?
Tri-Formation.
Yes, for the Sega Master System. That was not as good as the first.
Dude, it
not
didn't even say Zillion 2 on the cover. It said Tri-Formation.
Tri-Formation. Oh yeah, that's right. It didn't even. It didn't want to tarnish.
That should have
the
been a
Zillion.
mode. That should have been like a part, like a stage
Yeah.
in the game.
It had potential. It had potential, but it was bad.
It's a bad game.
Mm.
It's a bad game.
I don't
How's
like.
that Zillion.
I think the sequels that like have cool ideas and fail, it gets me mad because I'm like, you could have pulled this off. You
Drop
could
the
have
ball,
pulled
man.
something really.
This is more based on a cartoon,
Yeah.
and they
Hmm.
had like transforming motorcycles that turned into mechs and stuff.
Mark my words, you're gonna see another Zillion game in the next 2 years.
I wish.
Someone's
Probably.
gonna. I guarantee.
I mean,
someone's
yeah.
gonna
Not
do it.
this, not this.
No, you will not see it like this.
A remake of this.
So someone, an indie dev is working on it right now. I guarantee.
Zillion? That's
Yeah.
an old
Yep.
IP.
You'll see
the
it.
premise of the first game was just so
All right.
out of this world.
I was bored of just watching
like
that.
the
That
first one.
game, part 2 is so bad.
Dude,
though.
that was so repetitive. It's just literally like fucking.
Well, no, the next parts are different, but it's a bad version.
That was the
slow.
bike that turned into the robot, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's every stage.
Every step. No, you change. You can walk
Here.
Oh, you can walk.
They're right there.
Like
yeah.
this right here.
Oh, I never. Oh, yes, you can.
It's
Okay.
bad.
Yo, that's up with that jump.
He looks better. He looks way better
Nah,
than
he
the. Yeah,
looks
he looks.
cooler.
His design is awesome, but like, yeah,
Yeah, he looked cool because his face was blue in the first one.
yeah. His
So-
face looked terrible. The sprite was
Yo,
awful.
that jump is
Yo, I beat
broken.
This game. I
You beat this, yeah.
disgusting
See, this
game.
is what upsets me because it looks so much better, but it's like
Not even
It's not
close.
even. It's executed terribly.
Is that the boss of the game?
No.
Oh, it's not.
I was
Okay.
about to throw this drink at the screen if that was the boss of the game.
no.
This shit out of here.
And I know the music to that and everything is terrible.
Oh,
There's another part.
see that looks cool. Like him on the bike.
But wait until you fall into the hole.
Yeah, that's like, but like the
You have to do
execution's
the
fucking
whole
terrible.
stage
Yeah, look at
over.
the way he's jumping though. It's not even
It's
realistic.
stiff. It's stiff and like it's like
it's like a,
you're in the wrong game.
it looks like a piece of paper. You're just sliding it on the fucking screen.
I could see Zillion like Astral Chain.
yeah,
Yes.
I could
yeah.
see Zillion like
Yes.
Astral
Yeah,
Chain.
that's the way they should probably
Doing
make
it
it.
now.
And I would
I mean, the beginning of Astral Chain is pretty
It's
much
the
the
bike.
Zillion, man. Yeah.
and I guarantee if they did that, this guy would have a heart attack live.
Yeah,
It'd be too much. That's like a Shining Force 3 remake.
Gotcha.
I would
yeah.
die on the spot.
Yeah.
that was a Sega property.
All right.
They
Yeah.
had the gun, the phaser gun.
Yep.
That was a cross promotion. I did not know that.
I think I'm
Damn.
telling you, I think they're gonna do a Zillion. I feel it.
Chalk, you
feel
got a got
Turbo.
anything else?
Turbo's next.
Turbo.
Oh no,
Oh,
you
sorry.
said Zillion too,
I
right?
said Zillion.
He
That's
said
it.
Zillion.
Oh.
Oh, that was
You
you.
just wanted me to
Yeah.
go again. I did.
Oh, okay.
Thank
For the sheer amount of times I got roasted for playing this game,
Uh-oh.
Crackdown 3.
Ah!
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Was it that much worse than 2?
It wasn't great. It was
It's the same as 2.
it was basically
It's the same
yeah,
game.
it was the
Same
Crackdown
shit.
2. You
it
got
was the same
Yeah.
as 2 with a slightly fresher paint
That's it.
job.
No hamburger head?
The same
Um,
shit.
Hamburger
Yeah,
head.
Hamburger
He
head.
said hamburger head.
Dude, he had a hamburger head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it
I remember seeing
it
a
was
video.
mad repetitive.
Somebody did a side by side of 2 and 3,
Yeah,
and it was like identical, man. It was
yeah, man,
crazy.
it was
But wait, there was cloud. There was
what?
the Xbox was using the cloud for the information for part 3. Remember?
Huh?
Yeah.
Buildings can blow up and on the fly get the information from the cloud, all that stuff. You remember that?
It was
That
not.
was, that was a selling point.
It wasn't doing that.
No, it
Not
didn't.
at all.
It
It
didn't,
wasn't
They
doing it
promised.
that
They
big.
promised a lot of shit. and
it didn't do.
This
no.
is a
No, I mean you could damage some buildings, but not like it wasn't. It wasn't as
They didn't do what they promised.
They
it-
promised
exactly.
a lot
It wasn't.
of stuff.
It
man.
wasn't thorough destruction like they promised.
And it's fucked up.
And I
because
never played the online version, so I was just like, whatever.
the hype was so like crazy with this game.
Yeah.
Nah.
The Xbox hyped the shit out of this game.
They
And
got-
th-
they
and
got-
Well, they had
it's
Terry Crews
got
doing
that. Yeah,
advertisements.
And then they got rid of Terry Crews.
But you know the funny thing is, everyone saw right through it. Like,
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
fuck out of here. You know this ain't gonna be good.
yeah.
Come
that
on,
was
man.
supposed to be.
He got his check though. He got
He
paid.
got his check. Terry Crews
He
don't
got-
give
he
a
got
I
his
fuck.
played it on Game Pass. I didn't pay for it.
That was,
Good. See, that was
was-
smart. That was
Yeah.
smart.
that was Xbox's infamous. That's what they wanted it to
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
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 yeah.
pretty much.
But it
pretty
wasn't.
much.
It was not.
I mean, the movement in the game was fun. Like the, I mean,
It
the
doesn't look
action was
bad.
cool,
No, it doesn't look terrible, but,
but
you know,
it was definitely not exactly what they promised.
It
it's
was
just that
more of
this-
the same.
It's disappointment.
Yeah.
Well, look,
Yeah.
what I heard about this game was they loved it when you were fully powered up.
Oh no, when you're fully
And
powered
you
up,
can hop over buildings and stuff.
you can hop
I
over
saw it.
buildings.
Kind of like
cool.
Prototype. Remember that game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
Kinda
you
like
have a
that.
glide suit that you could wear. You could glide across the city. You could pick up cars, chuck them at people. It's
And the
awesome.
Incredible Hulk had one. Mass Destruction.
Yeah, I heard that was fire.
Yeah. But then this.
yeah.
And then this.
But it's not Crackdown for Genesis though, at least.
Man.
Remember that game?
You're against the wall like this.
Yes.
It was-
Piece of paper. I played shit. We played that, right? We fuck with that two
remember.
players.
Yeah.
Crackdown for Genesis.
I think we messed
God
with
Yeah,
damn.
we messed with that.
That
No
wasn't that
relation.
bad.
No relation.
Wasn't that bad?
Disarming the bombs and stuff.
Yeah.
We played that.
What you got?
All right, so I'm next. Yeah, I think I mentioned this the last time, and I'm gonna mention it again because they still haven't released a damn update or anything for a co-op, and that's Wargroove 2,
Oh man.
the
Now
most
has a problem with
ambitious
it.
strategy game that had a co-op DLC. The what was it? Double Trouble, I think, something like that.
Double trouble.
Double Trouble.
Oh wait, was this I See No Threat to My Commander?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
Mhm.
man,
It's
that
one of
was
the best
insane.
things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The shit
This-
talking was
that was
real.
part
The
one.
thing is, the first game gave me so much hope for the sequel. When I heard that they were doing a sequel, I was like, "Oh yes, they're gonna add co-op and all this." Nah, not in the game.
I'll tell you that.
It's in the game, but it's like it's not campaign co-op.
It's not campaign.
It's like playing a board game. Like you play with someone else, and that's it.
I'll tell you though, the story's better, and the single player story
Yeah.
campaign is better
It
than
is.
it was in the first. So based on that and the extra modes and stuff, they put a lot into the first game though.
They
You know,
did.
there was so much
Super
content.
ambitious.
And there's content in the second game, but the lack of a co-op mode is kind of disappointing.
That was a big ball drop. But
Kinda
they were. I feel like they raised the bar so high with the first game. They
Yep.
just threw all this stuff at it,
They gave you too much.
and it was amazing. But you're gonna follow up with, it's like they took away,
Took something away.
they took it away.
Alright.
Like, come on.
All right.
And I gave it time. I'm like, I'm gonna wait, because if they announce that they have a freaking DLC for the co-op DLC, I'll be like, all right, you redeem yourself. But until that happens, it's going on the list, man.
Not Cirque in the building.
You just made the list.
Yeah.
Not Cirque.
What you got?
So to piggyback off of that reason that you just said, I'm
Mhm.
going to say Shank 2.
Oh, that's a good one.
So,
I forgot about
one
that.
player, right?
so
Yeah.
this is,
I remember Shank.
if any developer is watching this podcast right now, need to understand something. If you have a game and you start off with co-op, all right, and people love that game,
And you have a
and for
sequel.
some reason you have a sequel,
Yep.
and you take away that co-op or make some stupid gimmick to get co-op,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself. Because you're because the reason why your game was so special was because of the co-op.
Yep.
And I love Shank 1. Shank 1 was fun. We played the fuck out of that.
Yep.
I actually recently
It's a good game.
downloaded it again, played it.
It's fucking
It's
dope.
great. It's amazing.
It's, part 2 is like, there's no co-op.
What's the game look like
hold up.
besides the cutscene?
That was it. No, I'm
It's
sorry.
not- it's not-
It's a, you,
No,
it's
this
a point
is
click.
It's
It's
a
a point.
side. Yeah, right. No, it's a side scroller,
Okay.
kind of like a beat 'em up.
Yeah,
kinda.
yeah, yeah.
I love the shit out of this game. This was fun. And
Yo, but the controls in the second one, they changed it.
why fuck up something that's
They
good?
changed.
Why ruin? I don't understand the, ruining of what you had that made it magic. You fucked it up.
Because not only did it not have co-op, but the controls were completely different, and it wasn't intuitive. It was like it didn't play as good as the first game. The first game was
No.
fast-paced, controls were perfect,
Action was
Co-op.
dope, solid.
story was actually interesting, and then this.
And they have a
happened.
separate mode where it's co-op. I said, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
What is this
Nah.
nonsense?
Yeah, it's probably like one stage or some shit like that.
I don't.
No.
I don't,
even
like
know.
it when developers do that. You ruin it.
Yeah.
You ruin it for everybody.
Well-
If there was never a part one, this would be cool. Though.
Yeah, right.
This would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
completely
Yeah,
fine
yeah, yeah.
if one never happened.
If you never knew,
No complaints at
But
all.
with part one, the co-op campaign was a prequel, right, to the main story. I think the main.
I don't remember the story, but the guy that was player 2 was in part 2.
Here's Shank
It
one.
wasn't part.
Yeah, he was in
Oh.
part 2. He was in the fucking 2-player mode.
Mhm.
Where you like, it's like
Here's
it's
part.
like a
This is part one. Look at this boss battle. This is early. This right in the beginning. This is early in the game,
Right.
and look at how much better it looks than the sequel.
it just looks cool.
It looks better and it runs faster. It's such a good game, man.
No, it's.
The animation was better, and then
I-
the sequel was just like, what the hell happened?
I think it's like almost like I don't know. I don't want to assume what went on during development,
yeah,
but it's like why did you release something that's not as good as the first thing you released?
and I didn't look into it, but maybe it's a different studio. Is it the same studio?
I almost feel it might
It's got to be someone different.
because
something.
it
is
might be a
different.
different studio. If that's that would make sense.
It's-
One guy might be different. It's an indie game.
No, for real.
Yeah,
Like something
yeah.
might have changed, and they said,
Let's go the single player direction because
it's the same motherfuckers that probably did what is it, the Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana, that they said
this time around we want to focus on the single player experience.
motherfucker, there's 3 people in the party. The fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, I don't
So
know. what
angry.
they're
I'm sure it
going on.
backfired on them.
Yeah, it did because I didn't play it and no one else did.
Damn.
I think that company is closed now.
Fuck them.
Oh, that studio. I think that studio.
Wow.
Is closed now. Maybe. I could be wrong.
And I was so excited to play it.
It's good though. It's actually
I
it's
guarantee
really
it plays.
good.
I guarantee it plays amazing.
Sucks it's not multiplayer though, but it's really good.
We wanted to focus on the single player experience. Yeah, because Secret of Mana was always about the single player experience. Go fuck yourself. Go ahead.
Secret Evermore.
I see some games in the chat. I know those games are on a lot of lists of bad sequels,
Yeah.
and I wanted to think of things that weren't on those lists because I saw everyone's list was the same online. I said, dude,
Oh, yeah.
the same top 10. They just copied
No,
everyone's
it's the same. It's
list.
the same. I saw it too.
Everyone.
I saw it too.
And I was like, I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna throw it back though. I'm gonna throw it back again. Alex Kidd, The Lost Stars.
I was waiting for you to throw an Alex Kidd. I'm like, you were very.
I was
upset.
thinking about putting that on there, but I knew you would.
Yeah.
Lost
Alex Kidd,
Stars.
The Lost Stars. They're going back to Sega Master System again.
Oh.
Alex could have a lot of bad sequels. No,
He did. He did.
Yes.
He did.
He needs a revamp. He needs a
He
revamp.
did. It's right back there.
Yeah.
It's like you did. He got one.
Look
Whoa.
at that. Oh.
Dude, when he dies, he goes. The scream is
Oh, is that-
crazy.
So,
No, it's mad loud.
Wow.
The screen stops. You die.
Dude, he looks
Hey,
like
dude, you see? There it is.
he looks like a dickhead.
This game is awful. And yo, he's based off of Goku. Can you believe that?
Yeah, he is.
That's
He is.
why he
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like a monkey.
I can.
Look at his ears.
Now you just had to look like a kid in kindergarten with big ass ears.
I thought it was
This
a
looks
tumor on his
this
head,
looks
man.
like a child's game.
No, it's terrible. It's fucking terrible.
Oof.
So if you ever played like Miracle, Alex Kidd in Miracle World, it's more like a Mario game.
Look at that
Yeah.
cover. Look at that cover. How bad the fuck cover is. What the fuck is going on?
This sequel,
Yo, that cover is.
It's fucking
Like,
trash.
Good.
if a Mario game came out,
Oh,
if a Mario game came out looking like that,
yeah.
it would be on 3DO. That's what would happen. That game is so bad.
That looks like
You
complete
had to
shit.
beat the game twice to get the ending,
No, man, not that.
which was like one picture.
This looks worse than the shit I played on the Genesis bundle. It looks it's easily worse.
No.
No,
No.
No?
This is not worse than
Really?
Enchanted Castle is bad.
worse than this.
It's about the same level. This is bad though.
This is terrible.
Jesus.
terrible.
All
It's
right,
a
I'm
terrible
done. I'm
game.
done watching. this
Oh,
shit.
that's a bad game.
It's because nothing's happening. He's jumping and dying.
Oof.
And I don't understand how that came after Miracle World. I don't understand.
I don't get it.
Miracle
either.
World is a special game. That's a good game.
Yeah.
That's a very good game.
I don't
It's
understand.
classic. It's a classic.
Yeah.
But they haven't topped it since.
Nope.
I can say another one if you want, but I can go if you got more.
All right. I'll go. I'm gonna go off for yours because you did a series where they do a lot of experimentation from game to game.
Yes.
You know, Alex K games, they're all different. They always mess with the
You can name
gameplay.
any of them except for Shinobi. Shinobi World is dope.
Yeah. Hold on, you like Shinobi World?
In comparison to the other Alice kids, yes.
High Tech World was okay until you get to a certain part.
No.
The forest, yeah, the forest. All right. Anyway, Double Dragon 3 Arcade.
I got that.
Yeah,
I got
That was
that.
a terrible.
What a piece of shit.
That was a terrible game. Step back.
You can name two in the arcade also.
And 2 in the arcade. Don't tell Top Hat he loves that game.
I know.
I want to play it again because of his testimony.
3 is a piece of shit. Like it's a piece of that game's a piece of
It
shit.
shouldn't exist.
Damn.
It
It's
is not.
awful. It's fucking. Look at the animation.
It's not
Why is the
canon.
running animation smoother than the walking animation? Complete shit.
That background is still better than Golden Axe
Golden Axe 3,
3's.
yes it is. Actually, that's a great background.
Yes.
That background is a good background.
It looks like they just
Yeah.
took different assets from other games and slapped it together.
It
No,
looks
man.
like they made this on an Amiga.
It's almost like the original people who made it. Like, nah, let's give this to somebody else and let's see what happens. It's
They did.
complete shit.
They're like, you
did
know,
that.
programming? No. All right, you're hired.
Yeah. No, it's just complete shit.
No,
this
they
could
said-
kill a fucking franchise.
The programmer's child made this.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's
Said, I
fucking
saw it.
awful.
I learned it from watching you, Dad.
Yeah. Look, this is garbage. He does a spin kick. Oh.
Yo,
What is that tackle? What the fuck is that tackle?
That's
fucking
the
terrible.
Flying
spazzing out,
forearm.
man.
That's the flying
See,
forearm.
that's cool. At least because they
Yeah.
kept that in the NES one, which I love. I love that
Yo, like,
mechanic.
it just doesn't look right.
You don't like when he trips with his arm out?
No, that's he's tripping.
Flying clothesline.
They gave him a lot of moves, but it's just like it's
trash. They spent all their money on the background.
It's like the hit detection, how the hits feel when you hit the. This
Nothing.
was bad.
Trash.
They
It was
expected
just-
you to put quarters into that.
Game's a 2.
They expected you to pay money to play that.
No, I always remember. I said, "What is this piece of shit?" I saw it in the magazine. I
One
said, "This looks
time.
like shit."
I saw an arcade one time.
I saw it, and I didn't want to play it.
No, I put a quarter in it. It's terrible.
Did you ask for your quarterback?
Damn, bro.
Shit.
I would have.
I wasn't playing football,
Football ever since. That's what I was gonna say.
Wow.
but no, it's
Still ruined it. We got you. What you got, Choc?
that was a great joke. It's a great joke.
This is another game that I personally enjoyed as much as I could,
Mm.
but I got roasted for playing this.
Haha.
Oh, what was that?
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
And they had a good cast too, right?
No.
No? Oh, they didn't have the X-Men. They didn't have the X-Men, right?
Zero X-Men.
that's right.
But they had Mega Man
when
X.
they
That's
made, when they
right.
made this
Yeah.
game, they were heavily focused on the MCU.
Yep.
So there
Guardians
was
of
no
the
X-Men
Galaxy fighting
characters. They didn't have the rights to use the X-Men for that game.
It was Guardians of the Galaxy instead of X-Men.
Yep.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yep.
right?
There was only one Guardian of the Galaxy.
Jesus.
There was only Gamora was in the game.
They didn't have the squirrel. Oh, he's
Oh
another-
yeah,
not the
Rocket Raccoon was in it too.
Squirrel.
The
squirrel.
They didn't have the squirrel.
The squirrel.
Squirrel girl.
The squirrel.
He's a raccoon.
Yeah.
You know the squirrel from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Damn.
The squirrel from the Guardians of the
Squirrel
Galaxy.
girl.
You know what I'm talking about.
But yeah, like
Animal.
I mean, it was
made mad people mad, right?
like a lot of people gave up on the game right off the rip, and
I don't
It
blame
was-
them. It was dark as hell.
was Zero in that?
Zero was in it. Zero was like one of the cheapest characters in the game,
Yeah,
bro.
man,
My
Commando dude.
God.
Ultron is in it though.
Ultron's in it. Yeah, I mean,
I thought you said Voltron. I said
No.
I said,
Ultron.
how he
Ultron.
can-
like how did they go wrong if
No.
Ultron's in the game?
Yeah, word.
But yeah, dude, it was just disappointing.
Is that the guy from Bionic?
Yeah, it's
Man?
Black Commando. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And yeah, like this game was so disappointing. It didn't even make it to Evo when the first year it was out.
Never.
So-
It'll never make it.
And then after that, Capcom pretty much abandoned it. They were like, okay, here's Winter Soldier, Monster Hunter, Black Panther,
This is the
Black
one that.
Widow.
This is the one that Maximilian
Sigma.
updated, right?
Say what?
This is the one that Maximilian updated, right? He updated the third one.
No, he updated this one.
It was this one.
Yeah.
So you-
I feel
so-
like
You had to get the third party to come in and fix your game, Capcom.
Yo, it's
It's $5 online, right? I think it's $5 online.
I don't know.
I don't
Whatever page is
care
free.
what anyone says. It's not hard to make people happy if you're having a sequel off of something that's successful.
Then
Keep the same fucking elements and fucking grow from it.
Right.
Stop trying to do some shit that you don't know how to do.
But it couldn't.
Yeah.
At the time, they couldn't use X-Men. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Don't come out with the fucking game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's-
Cancel
yeah,
the project.
they
then.
should-
Cancel the fucking project.
Until you get the rights.
So
to it.
yeah, wait, delay this shit. Everyone else does.
You can't
Yeah.
go to. You
Yeah,
can't make
dude,
a.
It was. I mean, I wish it was better,
That's bad.
but it was.
Well, if they added X-Men now,
to that game,
yeah,
I'd go back to play it a little bit.
I think they should do that.
How about we just do a sequel?
No, they need to.
That's
no, they
Chalk it
no,
up as a loss.
No, I know. No, you're correct. Like that, we
It's called
should just.
Infinite.
This should be no. This should just be. This game should just be wiped from memory, and they should make Marvel vs. Capcom 4. And
Yeah, just go new.
because now,
Live service.
because now.
No.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up with that.
Shut your whore mouth.
Heel J, Heel J.
Oh,
It's a live service.
You said
Like
live
Halo.
No, like-
service.
Halo Infinite.
But
now,
Marvel.
now that they have the rights to all their characters, bro, they could do such damage.
The
with
2
with
on
that.
2 was a bad mechanic. They
Yeah,
should
the
have stayed.
2 on 2.
They should have stuck with the 3 on 3.
See, that's
Wasn't the first game was 2 on 2, right?
Marvel vs. Capcom, the first one, yes, it was 2 on 2. Then Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was 3 on 3, and I
Took
think
it
so
back to the
was
roots.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was also 3 on 3.
What about Marvel?
So
Legends?
let's go back and go 2 to 2. Fuck yourself. Stop going backwards and ruining sequels.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, dude.
You don't know what makes
That's
people
rough.
happy?
Yeah, it
You
was.
don't even have to pay me. Put me in the fucking room with them. I'll tell them what to fucking do.
Damn.
Tired of these.
They have to use the RE engine.
gotta use the
They have to use it, bro.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I think, they should just wipe this game from memory and make a Marvel vs. Capcom 4. They got
Start from scratch.
the roster can be amazing, even if they just focus on the MCU. Because now, since everyone's in there now,
Yeah.
That's why Max had to get involved because he knows these fighting games.
They should hire him. Hire him.
Pay the man.
True.
I'm pretty sure he'd probably do it for free. Like,
Yeah.
stop fucking this game up, please.
yeah, dude, it would be
Volunteer
honestly
services.
if they made Marvel vs. Capcom 4 now, it would be sick,
Tell Joe.
insane,
Especially with Street Fighter 6, man.
bro.
That's the
build
RE
off of
engine.
that.
That's the RE engine.
Yes, man.
Yes, sir.
That'd be insane.
What you got, Al?
What you got?
It's not a 2, but
Damn it.
it's also going to be a little controversial.
Kid's so mad.
It's also going to be a little
Still got
controversial because I know a lot of people like this game,
Okay.
and I tried, but I can't get into Resident Evil Village.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
Resident Evil Village people.
No.
That's an 8.
I mean,
Can't do it, huh? It's like,
yeah, no, I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it.
That's RE engine.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stop.
Shut the fuck up.
the werewolf enemies.
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah.
I didn't like not fighting zombies.
It's not a bad game.
Turn
though.
this game.
No, it's not a bad
Change the
game.
title. Change the title.
Yeah, no, it's not.
And we
it's
good.
Again, it's not that it's a bad game. It's just it was disappointing because it's like they took a turn for like something completely different, and it
Wasn't
just didn't feel.
supposed to-
Yo, turn
who
this
told-
game
Didn't
off.
Reggie say this was supposed to be
Scary.
Revolution
Turn this game off.
or Revelations 3 or something?
I don't know.
It was supposed to be, something was supposed to be
I
Revelations
think
3.
Reggie told us
and
that.
Oh, this was
I think so.
really.
Yeah.
I think I read something about
Bazaar said that spent 30,000 doing the mod for the Marvel vs. Capcom, and he also
Max,
said,
yeah.
and he said, "Watch your mouth. The game was good."
No,
That's
Marvel vs.
kinda-
Capcom Beyond Infinite is of course it's good from what I understand, but
I think some Resident Evil now.
Huh?
I think some
No, watch your watch your mouth.
Seven.
It's
Oh, my bad.
because he
My
likes
bad.
Village.
Oh,
I don't
mean,
fuck with
some
the first.
people-
Look,
person.
man, it's not. It
people
wasn't
do.
for me, man. It wasn't.
I
Yeah,
looked at
Village
7 and
wasn't
8.
for me.
I looked at 7 and 8. I said, "Get this shit out."
Yeah, and 7 also
Get
is
that
like.
shit
You
out.
didn't like 7. I
I'll
like
throw,
7 a lot.
7 in there also.
No, it's not
Yeah.
even. I'm not even
just
saying.
different games.
I'm not even saying it's a bad game.
They're
I'm
different
saying
games.
get
No,
this
it's a
shit.
different game.
Get this shit out of my face because this
Yeah.
is not Resident
This
Evil.
is not
Yeah.
my Resident
It's
Evil.
different. And if someone likes it, by all means, enjoy it because
Right.
I'll watch it and I'll be entertained. But it is not
Yeah.
Resident Evil. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Get that shit out of my face.
Yeah, 7 and 8. I'll throw both of them in there. Fuck it.
Yeah.
damn.
Got
Got him.
I'll rip off my last two. Double Dragon 2 in the arcade.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, that was a step back.
Just couldn't. I like what they were trying to do.
It's funny because they did improve on one as far as like the slowdown, but there was something not magic about it.
It was too much one, right? It was too much.
like
It
a
was too much
bad-
one,
It was stuff.
and not enough different to be like this
It's
is
like
better
looking-
than one.
It was like it broke.
And by the way, there's a character in this game, 2 of them, that are now DLC in Double Dragon Gaiden
Nice.
in April.
Oh.
Jeff and Adori, I think.
A boar.
A boar? It looks like a doofy ass fucking character. But kudos to them for bringing life to the characters I don't care about. But yeah, that I was like, no man, doesn't have the magic. It didn't. The
Yeah.
NES one, fuck yeah.
The left right punching was weird there.
Is
Nintendo is great.
and the
Yeah.
spin kick wasn't right in the arcade. The in the NES, that felt good.
Yeah.
It didn't feel good in the
arcade.
arcade. And the last one I got is I'll throw them both on, to be honest. Golden Axe 3, Golden Axe 2.
Yes.
Yes, they deserve it.
Thoroughly disappointed in both of them.
They didn't know. They didn't know what to do.
Part 2, they try to do more of the same, take away all the good sound effects, take away all the good music, and act like I'm going to be like, yeah, this is dope. No, it's not.
No, 'cause the fighting wasn't better.
You stripped away everything that was good in 1 and put a fresh coat of paint and said it's 2.
It's not like there was a lot of combos in 1,
No.
but they couldn't improve it. On 2,
They didn't improve
it.
shit. They
couldn't
didn't improve nothing. They gave him different clothes, a little bit, and different magic, which still sucked. And the music stank. Like, fuck out of here. Hey, I'm not an idiot. 3 tried
Worse.
3 tried to do a lot of different things. Look at that animation. What was that?
I was like Double Dragon
See,
3.
this is a reskinned 1. It's reskinned. Like, I'm not an idiot. I'm not a fucking idiot. It's the fat guys with the hammer, but you made him a wolf with a fuck. I'm not an idiot. Those are the stupid. Come on, you're not fooling me. How is that better than the fucking stupid little imps running
Imps
around?
trying to steal your
You're
shit.
gonna have these creeper fucking mages with
all
books.
Orco.
That's corny. These reject orcos.
Oh,
That's
man.
not. I'm not convinced that's a sequel.
I like the transition with the
Even that's worse. Even that's worse.
Yeah,
The map.
The map is stupid. And
map,
three,
the map.
I appreciate the effort they tried to do. Right, they tried to change the graphics, add characters. They try,
Dude, that didn't even come out in America. They said we're not bringing this out.
and the execution on 3, dude. The background looked like Atari.
Yeah.
It looked like fucking Atari. When you saw me playing this shit, I said I always wanted to play 3. They had the cool looking Blue Panther. This thing looked cool. Like you're riding on this thing, and
Look at
that
that
shit jumped
background.
off.
Look at that mountain.
Even the sprite, even the chick looks better. Like she like. But
How big is the mountain behind?
first, look at the background. Look at that background. Where are you?
Very colorful background.
Tell me where the fuck you are.
That's
It's a very
upstate.
colorful background.
You're next to a mountain.
Look at these enemies she's attacking. How
You're-
are they threats?
You're in the.
How'd they get up off the bed?
You're in
like,
the abyss.
Like look at them.
Check another stage real quick.
Oh, yeah,
skip
let me
to
skip.
another. It's just gets worse.
The background.
All right, stage 2.
I want you to see the sky.
Look at the sky in the background. Look at the textures of the green grass
Look
and
at
the
the-
fucking sky.
So much depth.
But sometimes the house
So
should be
rich.
And look at Tyra. She's shredded, right? She looks pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
I like her design. But like, look at that.
Dominatrix?
Look at the door. Look at the door. Who's tall enough? Like, what the fuck are you? What is this?
There are children.
Sometimes the door would look normal.
And then it'll
sometimes
be
it
extremely
would be
high, like it's for
tiny.
Death Adder.
Yeah.
Death Adder does not live in this fucking town. Like, they had concepts that were actually cool, and they fucked everything up.
Ow, one more paper, one more stage.
Go ahead.
I know what you're
I
looking
just
for.
see- I just
I
see
know
one
you're
more.
looking for. I know
Next-
you're looking
next
for.
stage is.
You're looking for that green shit in the background.
Oh,
no,
green
no.
shit in the background.
No, there
All
was
right, let me see if I
a,
can find
it was a green sky
The sky is the
with
worst.
a house.
It's the,
with
it's
a random
it's
house.
Castle.
It
No,
was
it's
like a house.
castle.
Maybe this.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look
Look
at what is the background in the back?
What happened?
Look
to
at
the
straight
sky?
line. What
Yeah,
is
that is just a.
Wow.
What
That
the
is-
fuck are we doing?
They put all the animation. Was
That
that's
water
what-
ain't moving, bro.
And the cobblestone,
that's-
looks nice.
that's
the
water?
The cobblestone looks nice. In the
That's
front.
water. I thought that was grass.
What was that attack? With your stomach? Where's your
Bro.
fucking weapon? This is nonsense. This is nonsense.
It's a step back. It's a step
Yeah.
back.
And it should have been a step up.
Damn.
Oh, what the hell? What is this?
Yeah, look at that fire magic.
Magic?
That's a seizure. That's something wrong with your fucking TV.
Oh,
No,
the
no,
sky.
look
Oh, wait. I think this might
Look
be
at
the
the
background.
sky.
Look,
It
at the
is.
sky.
Oh my
Look at the
God.
fucking sky.
Oh my
So
God.
you saw another stage. The sky was moving and stuff, right?
See, I couldn't even make it to this
What
guy.
happened there?
I couldn't make it to this guy because this game's so cheap.
That's what it looks like on a clear day.
Oh, his soul just left.
Oh, now he's back to normal.
Oh, that's
What?
your dude. That's your guy.
See, and the designs are not bad. They're
No.
not bad designs. That background is complete dick cheese. It's fucking
Yo.
terrible.
Damn, bro.
Their budget went into the.
See, that's what they're supposed to look like, not those wizards that look like fucking creeps. Why are mages stealing your shit? First of all, right?
He's sleeping.
Yeah, a
sleeping.
mage is gonna come by and steal your shit.
Fall
The fuck
asleep,
out of here.
You get robbed.
Stikz. You got one, man.
I got two. I'm gonna name real quick.
All right, good.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers 2,
Ah, good.
That's a good one.
which is like a 10-minute game.
That's a good one.
Damn.
Like Chippendale 1 is amazing, classic game. Perfect. One of the best games on Nintendo.
It's pretty awesome. Yes.
As a two-player game, it's
So
just fun.
wholesome.
It's simple and fun. But 2,
Cash grab.
it took me 25 years to play this game, and I like part 1.
Ooh, that didn't work. Oh, that didn't work at all.
What
Whatever that
happened?
was, that did not work.
It looks
Dude.
broken.
It looks similar. He threw it crooked. That was cool.
Yeah, that the diagonal's fine, but
It
the
looks similar.
Why does it look slower?
Because it's bad.
Yeah, it's so low, yeah.
yo, the designs on the characters look bad.
Yeah.
They don't. They look like
It's a
you
step
got it-
back.
like you got it free in a freaking cereal box.
Oh my God.
Like it's low budget.
Now it does look like a low budget version of one. Why is it
Damn.
flickering?
This looks like you got
This is
this
NES
free.
flicker, man.
You got this free at McDonald's. Like this game looks bad. You
Damn.
think it would at least be kind of
What is going on there? What's going on there?
Yo, dude.
What is going on there?
You think it at least be fun, but no, it's not.
That's
It's
actually
not,
worse
no.
than what I remember.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
What's the other game?
The other one is the ActRaiser 2.
I heard a lot of things and they look good too. It looked
ActRaiser-
good.
ActRaiser 1 was phenomenal. Music phenomenal. Different types of gameplay, unique. 2, they took out the part that people said was boring in part 1, which is okay, commendable. Maybe you just want action. It looked better. The controls, awful. He has wings. Why did you give this dude wings?
You got wings?
He's an angel.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah, he has wings.
Yes,
Yeah.
but when you jump, he floats and dies.
Floats and dies.
He dies.
He goes into spikes. He goes off the stage. It's
goes
a
to heaven.
bad floaty
Okay.
jump. And he dives in and he scoops up. It's terrible.
Might be
looking.
why you haven't heard from ActRaiser since they tried that remake. Like
that was the Enix, right?
I don't know who the fuck made that. Who made that? Who
That was
made,
the Enix.
was it Enix?
That was the Enix.
Oh, this looks frustrating.
Oh, this looks frustrating.
This
No,
looks
no, you
frustrating.
Underwater
Yeah, it
This looks
like,
frustrating.
with wings?
Yeah, it's terrible. But this looks like Ghouls and Ghosts ripoff.
Oof.
Yee.
This
Why are
looks
you underwater
frustrating.
with wings?
It looks like a Ghouls and Ghosts.
The
ripoff.
wings was a bad idea.
I just
Wings is
hate
terrible.
water
the wings
stages.
are fat.
Yeah.
Well, no, they just took the action stages and that was it.
Wow.
He moves very slow too.
It's very bad. The
Mm.
game controls terrible,
For real.
That might have. Yeah, I think that might have killed the franchise.
Oof.
and you'll die. You'll just die. You will not see a playthrough online and someone beat this.
Ooh.
It's a bad game.
Boo.
Turbo.
Turbo.
What you got?
I'll get rid of my last two. Final Fantasy V. I did not like.
5. Which
Took a
one
long
was-
time to come over US.
Which one was
Yes.
5?
It's forgettable. That's probably why I don't remember it. After playing 4, which was R2, D2. No, it was R2 for Super Nintendo, but it's really Final Fantasy 4. This one,
Oh, I think I've seen this. This looks like ugly as shit.
it was just not I didn't. Some people love this game. They love the job system. I don't even think the job system was all that great.
I played a couple hours.
It's
Yeah.
not that. It's
Forgettable.
Yes, compared to 4 and 6, it is.
I think my character turned to a chick. My dude turned to a chick, and I was like, what happened?
Very progressive.
That character dies, and I think the daughter takes over.
Something happened.
Something like that. Yeah, I was like,
Something
there's a
happened
character I
weird,
think
and I
that
was
dies, and the daughter takes
what
over.
just
So some
Wow.
Ranma shit going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, the girl comes in, takes all of his skills because he can't continue the game. So yeah, it wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. They had like a Golbez in there with like a white. He was all white.
Really?
It's a palette swap, and I'm like, this guy sucks. I'm like, this is just
It didn't have no magic.
no. It just was
You
not.
played 6 first. You played 6 first.
You played the good
It was an
one.
I
impact.
played
Right.
4 though. 4 was made before 5, so it's like. I wasn't trying not to judge it compared to 6, but
That
you judge
set
it compared to 4. It's a bad step
4
back.
set the bar very high.
Very high.
And 6 was dope.
Yes.
So whatever's in between that
If you
is-
play 5, you'll feel like you wasted your time after playing them. It's not.
Damn.
That was the introduction
What
to
was
the
the-
job system, though, right?
It was the introduction to the job system. Yeah, because customizable party. That's the reason why it's being remembered for.
And
But
what did it next 8?
as far as the job system,
Yeah. I don't remember.
I don't remember 8 too much.
Maybe
you
it
beat
was
8.
Tactics.
Tactics was
Tactics
all over
had
the
it.
place. That was a
Yeah.
good job system. Yeah, that was a great job system. That was an evolved version of what they tried to do in
Final
5.
Fantasy Tactics.
You know?
Yeah.
And then you have Final Fantasy X-2 had the job system in that too, right?
Let's not talk about that
That
one.
was not.
that's
Oh,
yeah.
Final
Terrible.
Fantasy X
Actually,
kind of had the job system.
That was actually on my.
you could
Yeah.
That's
kind of
terrible too.
customize.
That's on my.
What was that, Choc? I'm sorry.
No, Final Fantasy X, you could kind of customize how your characters grew.
Kinda.
You can
Kinda.
hop around the skill
make 'em do this
skill
stuff.
circle.
It was
and
a 7 too. They had the gym system, but what
Yeah.
Little customization here or there, but there was like, it was a full blown job system in 5, but nope, that wasn't that great.
What was the other game then?
Smash Brawl.
yeah, bro.
For Wii?
Yeah, for the Wii.
Oh yeah, that's when they killed Ganondorf.
Bro, it's a step back.
Killed them. They killed a lot of characters in that game. It was just floaty. They killed
Sheik.
Samus.
Sheik they killed.
They killed Sheik. Oh, that's when you started to go away from Smash Brothers after that.
Yep.
Jay was heartbroken.
Yeah.
Heartbroken after that. But
Did they have Game & Watch and Brawl?
I think so. I think they had Game & Watch and Brawl.
I had to go to them.
Yeah,
But it
Ganondorf
was-
trash in this game.
I'll give it. I'll tell you, Brawl had the best story mode. I think it had the best one player mode, which
Really?
actually was also 2 players as well. It had the best story mode of all the Smash games. But the gameplay, nope, too slowed down, didn't feel good. Random trip it mechanic, didn't feel. Yeah, the competitive game, it just destroys competitive game. It was made as if it didn't care about its competitive scene that was built for Melee. So yeah, it was a step back. Unfortunate. We were hyped up for this game too. And, yeah.
All right.
They gotta bring it back, but that's on my list right there as far as bad sequels.
They done fucked it up.
I still got some, but Chalk, what you got?
I got my last game,
What you got?
What was that?
Street Fighter 5.
Oh, I
Five.
almost put that on.
Even after all said and done?
Well, no, I mean, initially,
Okay.
because when they released it, there was nothing.
'Cause they improved the hell out of it.
No, but yeah, it took them years to get it to where it should have been.
Only like 6.
Yeah,
Like 6 years.
I mean, but just
For
imagine.
only 6
But
years.
just imagine you bought that game on launch, and
I
there's
did.
I
there's-
pre-ordered it and I was so I stopped
wait.
pre-ordering games after that.
I waited forever for that story mode. I was so hyped and it was whack.
Oh my god, you beat it in freaking 20 minutes.
That
The
story
whole
mode was
shit.
whack.
That was terrible. That was just thrown together like just what the hell?
Yeah,
What is this?
and I heard like the pain that everyone was in after
Jeez.
when they got the game on launch, and I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna sit this one out for a little while.
Yeah.
And then I waited until it came out with like the special championship edition, and I was just like, oh, this game is good.
I heard
know?
it came out that way because they didn't have any money.
Nah.
Yeah.
Capcom was-
Oh, for real?
Ma-
Yes.
Maximilian Dude did
Oh.
did a video on it. Yeah, it came out that way because they didn't have any money. They were
Damn.
broke.
Wow.
And
So
it,
that's why they rushed
So
the
it
freaking
slowly-
story
it
mode.
Yeah.
slowly built back up to what it was supposed to be. They didn't have enough to
Man.
make it the way they wanted it to.
What a freaking ball drop though, man.
But
Yeah,
that
man.
story mode, though.
And they just rushed it out. Yo, what was it? There was some characters that you play the story mode,
I hate that.
and it was like literally
I hate that character so
it was
much.
1 round matches.
Fang, Fang?
1 round match in the story mode in Street
Yeah.
Fighter 5. I was like, yo, 1 round?
That's like Mortal Kombat.
Not even 2 freaking rounds. 1 round.
Well,
And that was
story-
it.
in story mode, yeah.
Story modes, they do that.
No,
They do
but
have
this,
story mode.
what was it? They had other characters that had multiple rounds. Some of them had 3. Some of them had 2.
Still
I was like,
bad
yeah.
story.
Bad,
They took
terrible.
They took my Dragon Ball character with the long hair. Made him nothing. I was like, dude, he looked cool as a bad guy. The Blanco looking dude with the hair. He looked cool.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
butchered
Street
his
Fighter 4?
character.
Yeah.
Nah, 5.
Oh, he was in 5. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
I forgot the name.
He was like
Oh,
a
wow.
mom. He was like
I know
a-
who you're talking about. But
I know who you're
forgot the
talking
name.
about.
But he used to get his hair like.
Yeah,
he used to go
yeah,
Super
he had the
Saiyan when he
wavy,
went- when he
long
did
ass
the
hair.
V trigger.
But he was trash. Storyline wise, he was not even a character.
No.
He like ran away.
He was
Yeah, it
just.
was a
I mean,
joke.
he was just like a new rival for Ryu or
He
something
was a
like
cool
that.
looking he should have been the last boss.
yeah.
Instead of my dude was naked with like an
Yeah.
eye in his stomach. Like, dude,
Yeah.
that's the boss.
It was Nikali.
Nah,
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah, he was
Kali.
cool. He was cool.
Yeah.
But now,
Nice.
after all the updates and everything that Street Fighter 5 got, compare it to like Street Fighter 4, like Ultra Street Fighter 4 with all the characters and everything. Which is a better
Four
game?
is like alpha and like both like alpha and regular Street Fighter put together.
Street
5
Fighter
never
4
gripped me. I love 4 though.
Street
That's a
Fighter 4
podcast
was
topic in itself,
fire.
dude.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The battle of the Street Fighters.
Yeah. Yeah.
So ultimately, Street Fighter 5, even if you take it for its complete update before it stopped, it still was a step back from 4.
It wasn't a like complete.
It was almost more close to the 6.
Mm-hmm.
It went a different way.
It was
Mhm.
like Street Fighter 5 was like a prequel to Street Fighter 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by the end of it, yes.
Yeah.
6 feels so good.
Yeah. Street Fighter 4 was fire though.
Al,
It
what
was
you got?
fire.
4 was awesome.
'Cause
It
they
was
gonna talk about
fire.
Street Fighter all
It was
day.
fire out the gate.
Well, it was. It was.
But yeah.
They
That
have
was
every character.
that was my last game.
All right. So I mentioned last time we covered this topic. I put Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope as a disappointing sequel, and I'm gonna say it again.
$10.
I'm gonna say it again because
Exactly
co-op.
what
they
I,
still haven't had the co-op.
exactly what I was talking about before.
Same thing, and I've been waiting patiently. They
But the
haven't done it.
gameplay was
The
better,
gameplay
right?
is good. No, the single player experience is good.
Is it better than it was in the first one?
It's different.
They've been waiting to get Mario
think
a
it's
gun
better?
for so long.
I can't say it's
For
better.
Okay.
I can't say it's better. I can say it's different.
Mm-hmm.
They did improve certain things. It's not as it's more like open,
Mm-hmm.
like a cover shooter, but it's
Yeah.
like more open strategy
Yeah.
than it is. Like you can move boxes. Like they eliminated the boxes,
Oh, really? Okay.
so they have this like a tether type of thing when you're walking around.
You have an
your-
area to walk around. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so-
saw that. I was like, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, it's see like right here, you could just freely walk around, but it's like they highlight the area that you can go in, and then you
Yeah.
can you just take cover or whatever. But it's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's still good. It is good, but
you think they needed it too?
the problem was I've been like the freaking the Donkey Kong DLC, man. The co-op DLC was so freaking fun and
Mhm.
so cool. It's so cool to play a strategy like a strategy game with someone else co-op, and like you're about to do something. And it's like remember we
Mhm.
like yo.
Play the whole
What are
thing.
you doing? Don't forget about this. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about
Yeah.
this. And then I do the
Like,
same
go-
shit
go
to
here,
you. Like,
go there. It's like
it's
like,
cool because you're helping each other out, and then you're like developing new strategies and shit. It's
Was
super
Rayman in
fun.
this?
That was really great.
Was Rayman in this?
Rayman is in the set. Yes,
Yeah,
Rayman
yeah,
is
yeah.
in DLC.
Yeah,
You know, I own this game and all the DLC because it was on sale,
Right.
and I have not played it yet.
I
I've not
I
played
haven't
it.
It
beaten-
probably will never get played.
I will play it.
because I never beat this game. I got halfway through it,
Mhm.
and I just the taste, just bad taste in my mouth from not having the stupid co-op because I want to play that
Yeah.
more than I do the single player, even though it is good.
Why get rid of it?
I don't
Why
know.
get rid of it?
I
There-
don't know. Maybe
well-
it's a money thing from Ubisoft. Maybe I
Doesn't
don't know.
make
No,
sense.
I mentioned this before in a different episode, but the reason why I was reading an article, the reason why they didn't implement co-op was because the battle system changed.
Yeah.
You know, and they were like, okay, like just to get co-op to work, they would need extra time for the balancing and stuff like. It was just they didn't have enough time.
That doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense.
You know,
Because
Bullshit. You're Nintendo.
It doesn't make any sense.
Nintendo and
Is that
Ubisoft.
if
You
they
have time.
kept it the same way, if they kept the gameplay, the battle mechanics the same way it was in the first game,
Yeah.
then they would be able to do it. But they decided to change the mechanics.
It's
so
still turn-based, man. They're acting like the shit is an action game or something. Like, no, it's turn-based.
they should have probably waited. They probably should have waited until. Yeah.
They should have waited until they could have natively like added it to like the main campaign. They
They're
could
like you don't understand. It's very very difficult
Yeah.
to develop with a controller up your ass.
I think Miyamoto,
Yeah.
Miyamoto was correct though when he said it probably should have came out on the Switch too. You know, it
Yeah.
would have. I think it would have benefited from the
For
bumping,
$15.
the bumping hardware, and I
Would have
think
sold.
Yeah.
If you change one letter in Ubisoft, if you add one letter to it, it's hilarious but terrible.
And the other, I was gonna say something else instead of this, but
Wait, let me see
I'm
the-
gonna say it now because it was already mentioned.
Hold on, let me finish the thing.
What?
Ubisoft. Oh, you're gonna cut it off.
You freaking stopped me just to say that.
he didn't finish the
Garbage.
joke.
That was
I knew it was gonna be
That
bad
was
too.
5
That's
seconds of your life.
fucking
You can't
wasted
take
my
back.
God, you
Damn.
wasted everyone's time.
Ubisoft.
That's heel
That's
sticks.
funny.
That's heel sticks.
Heel sticks.
Heel sticks.
It was funny though.
I don't even know what the hell is. I can just do the-
Yo, he legit stopped you so you
Bro.
can hear the bad joke.
I was in the middle of the joke.
Boobysoft. I like that. It's
Ubisoft.
good. Yeah, it's funny.
I hate you. Guys.
All right, what's your game?
Oh God, man! No, it was already mentioned. Final Fantasy X2.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Screw that game.
Yes.
Screw it.
Pop, you
Damn.
don't like pop
Cash grab.
pop singers?
100% cash
That
grab.
was complete garbage.
They were like, "Oh, we like you. Guys, you like
shit.
Final Fantasy 10?
Why did you?
Well,
make
guess
them-
what?
Why'd you make them magical girls?
Let me make it a pop
Trash.
group, a female pop group.
But Titus comes back though, right?
Who the fuck cares about AC
Yeah,
Slater
yeah,
coming
God.
back? No one gives a shit.
Terrible,
No,
man.
it was a bad sequel
Oh my
to a
God.
classic game. I'm gonna just name some
Yeah,
out of
go
my
ahead.
twos. I'm not gonna name other ones because we can have another list then.
Yeah, no, there's gonna be more games coming out too.
But
so.
for my twos, I still have Blaster Master 2.
Mm.
As much of a fan I am of 1, 2, it's not on the level.
Yep.
And it's on Genesis. And it's not even close to the 8-bit version.
Oh God, that was a bad one. Yes, that was.
Yep.
That was fucking terrible.
Yep, everything about it was
That was-
worse
That was bad.
than the 8-bit version. It's supposed to be 16-bit.
It's almost like it wasn't Blaster Master.
Yeah.
Mm.
I have Zelda 2.
Controversial.
It's controversial.
But a lot of people
Yes.
don't like that.
Yeah, a lot of people said
A
that.
lot of
Yeah.
people don't like it.
If
I
you
liked it.
compare it.
I thought it was
I
good.
liked it. I just
If you compare it to all the other Zeldas, though,
yeah.
that's the one.
I
that's
understand it though. I definitely
Ooh.
understand
because it's tough and it's totally different.
yeah. No,
Not bad.
I
didn't say it
understand
was
it.
bad.
No,
but
it
it's
wasn't
not as good as
I
the
understand
tried
it.
and true Zelda formula.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't fight anybody on that.
What else?
And I have Lost Planet 2.
Oh, that's a good one.
No, that was.
No, that's a good one.
I
That's-
did not like.
I
that
completely
game.
forgot about that one.
And that was co-op, right?
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I said turn this off.
I
think
completely forgot about that.
What they did with that was they kind of tried to make it into an early version of Monster Hunter.
They
Kinda.
ended.
Ooh.
They ended that series.
Early version.
They killed that series. With
But I
that
like
game.
the first one because it reminded me of more like a 3D Mega Man.
It was like
than
an
anything.
anime, man.
It reminded me of like a 3D Mega
It
Man.
was good.
Yeah,
But
it was definitely a sci-fi flick.
2 was like a watered down version of it
Oof.
for multiplayer. And they just if you didn't go online to play with everybody, it's not the same
They
game.
try to make it an MMO.
Yeah, kind of. And my last one,
Mm.
this is controversial also.
Uh-oh.
Jet Set Radio Future, which is part 2 of Jet Grind Radio
I never
for
played
the
it.
Xbox.
Yeah, there's
I've
It's
never
not
played
as
it.
good as the first one.
there are some
Not.
aspects that are a step back. Yes.
Not as good as the
Jet
first
Set
one.
Radio 2, you said, huh?
Yes. They made the levels too large. They took out the spray painting. Well, running from the cops, they took out the actual
The
game.
analog, yeah, the tension that
game
you
of-
feel.
They took that out.
They
Yes.
took it out.
They took out.
on.
You press the button and it instantly just like tags it.
No.
You know, it's
just
like, but
pops it
yeah.
when
You
go
gotta,
by.
you
You gotta stop and do it and have cops chase you. Like that was part of the tension of the first
The
game.
music
It's not. It's
wasn't
called
as good.
Jet Set Radio Future.
Yeah.
That's the sequel.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, I
Still
never
only
played it, so-
available on Xbox.
Yeah, it's
Only.
Xbox.
I
I think I
360.
still
Yeah.
have it.
I like it. It's not a bad game, but yeah, it's like the music was a little bit of a step back, even though it did have some classic tunes I do like.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
You know,
Not as good as one.
not as good as one.
And like the states were too large. They were
Damn.
too big
I
and get
lo-
lost.
I love the fact that it was open world though. It was a connected city more
It's
than
like-
the first one, which was good.
Al, you know what it's like?
Mm.
When they took Burnout and changed it to Burnout
Ah.
Paradise. When they made it Burnout Paradise an open world, that's what they did to that.
I wish I could add Burnout Paradise on the list because goddamn
You
it, man,
could.
that was a
You
fucking
could.
terrible.
But that's what they did. They open worlded it, and it wasn't as focused.
I didn't know where I was going. I'm like, yo, I'm racing. Where am I going? Why are you making an open world racing game?
Yeah,
Oh.
open world
It's
racing game.
terrible.
But yeah,
Terrible.
that's a 2. Also, so all mine were 2.
That was a good one.
All
I
right.
got a bunch, but I'm not naming
Let
them.
me run some off in the chat that weren't bad. What do you guys think about Star Wars? What was it? Force Unleashed 2.
It's a known lesser sequel.
I understand. It was just quick. It was just
like 3 hours, right? It was like a DLC.
It was so fast.
It was DLC.
It was like Mikey B's fast. Like it was. fucking-
Damn.
But like, it wasn't. The game wasn't bad by any means.
I heard they like told the story over.
It was kind of like it. I call it a cash grab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just get that cash from the first one.
Because
Let's make
Unleashed
some
was cool.
Yeah.
Unleashed was cool.
Yeah. They just wanted more money.
Mm-hmm. And what about Bayonetta 3? Al, do you think that
I haven't played it yet.
I didn't play it.
Oh, Bayonetta 3 is good. It's
You
good.
think it's better than 2? It's the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
one in the
yeah.
series?
I
Okay.
like it. Yeah.
All right, okay.
Not Cirque. Hated Bayonetta 3.
You like-
I was disappointed with 2, to be honest.
People.
Really? That's
I was
not
disappointed with
two?
2. I thought it was just a boss rush.
I thought
It was.
One was
There's
had
a lot of
one had
boss
deep substance to it, and it had like feeling behind it, and I thought one was incredible.
I like 3.
I
Two
like
two I enjoyed, but it was a boss rush.
2,
I
they
like-
just wanted to show you the picture of the boss. They was like, oh, here he is.
I
And then
wound
they
up liking
open the
2
book.
better. Yeah.
Open the book.
You
Here's
liked-
another boss.
You
It's
like
all
2
boss.
better than 1?
One was great, but when I think about both of them,
I easily thought 1 was easily better.
I beat that. I beat
I
part
like
2
3.
and said, I just was like, who's the next boss?
Yeah.
It was a
That
boss rush. The game was a
no
boss
story.
rush.
There was
It
no
really
story
was.
I don't remember any story
that
of
I
that
cared
game.
about. There was
Yeah.
no story that I cared about.
1 I actually was like, I was engrossed into what was going on.
It
Plus
was like
the
a devil.
bosses.
It was like a Devil May Cry.
Yes, that's what
That's
1
what it
felt
felt-
like.
it
Yeah.
felt like it,
2 was
yeah.
just a boss rush.
But that's
3
the
I
reason
have
I
not
didn't play
played.
it. I didn't
3
play
was
3
they
because of 2.
added a different mechanic on part 3.
I want to rock with it. I'll fuck with it. Do you
and
have physical?
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
You have
Nah.
physical?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can actually play. it.
Nasser says he loved 2, but 3 was all over the place.
Really? Okay.
I
Which
liked
I
it,
thought
man.
2 was all over the place.
I thought I liked the fact that it was all over the place. 3. They tried new things, and I listen.
You
I
enjoyed
enjoyed it.
2 was like.
But I understand if people,
Yeah.
if you like that the other shit, that more action oriented stuff, then yeah, I can see how
2 was like
you could see 3 being like a
I was just nasty. I was killing all of them.
2 had dialogue and then boom, boss.
yeah.
Okay, so it's oh boss.
And
I was like,
3
Jesus Christ, how many
and-
fucking bosses
Like
you
a
got?
little-
and
it's
3
like
has a
kid
lot
in
more
part 2 or
comedy in
something.
it also.
I think so. Yeah, for a
It was
little
like a
bit.
little kid running after you or something.
It made me
Yep.
think of the the book that would open and show the enemy you're fighting. It's like
That should
how
be
many enemies
boss.
in this motherfucking book?
Yeah.
The
Book should be 1,000 pages.
Yeah, the book should be no. To be honest, that'd be actually dope. It opens to a different page and it throws a boss at you.
Knock all
Yeah.
the bosses out.
That
of
would
the
be
pages.
actually pretty dope.
Actually, speaking of Bayonetta, has anybody played that?
Not
What
the
was that? That
prequel.
spin-off, whatever.
The prequel I
prequel.
never
I heard that
Yes.
was good.
Is it-
I heard that was good.
I
That was
played a demo of it. Yes.
You
That
did?
was different.
Yes.
How is it?
It's not bad.
Damn.
It's actually it's not.
bad.
It's interesting. It really is. It's not bad.
How does it play though?
That's what
Not
go
like
ahead, right?
not like Bayonetta.
It's its own thing. It's its own thing.
It's its
Yeah,
own
yeah.
thing.
Really?
Puzzle?
You used it's like a puzzle. It's like a
Puzzle.
puzzle game, and it's like
Ooh.
you're controlling both characters with different analogs. Like one
Ooh, I don't know
analog
how I
calls
feel about
one.
that.
It's
How about you make it co-op?
yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
How
but-
about we just do co-op?
And that's on
Well, you
DS?
could. You probably take
3D.
one Joy-Con. I'll take the other one.
The fuck?
You use the analog on that. I'll use the analog on this. You might be. Able
I mean,
to do
that's
that.
actually kind of that's
It's on the
possible.
Switch. It's on the Switch.
It's on Switch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they have the song Bayonetta? Will-
Ah!
do they have that track?
No, I didn't know.
That's
something
her
like that.
theme, dude. They didn't have it in 2. I was disappointed. Why didn't they? That's our theme.
That was a problem with 3 too. It played like ass on the Switch.
What?
3.
Oh,
It wasn't-
okay.
It wasn't.
Cirque's got a point that I might wait for Switch 2, just like I'm waiting for. I knew this was 2. I did the right thing with
Finally
freaking
played Pokemon.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I was like, I wanted to buy it for the Xbox, but I was like, I know it's coming to the Switch too, and it's going to be a launch title or close to launch.
Why would you even buy that now?
Nobody care.
Why would you buy that?
Sparking Zero?
Why?
Why not?
Why?
What? It's Dragon Ball.
It's mad old now.
Mhm.
It's over.
Man, look, it's got Beast Gohan.
Wait for Fighter 2 or whatever.
It's got
don't think-
Ultra Instinct Goku.
I don't think Fighters is gonna get a sequel.
They're gonna release the Goku edition.
All right.
That was the first one.
I know.
What
All
do
right.
you
You
mean?
think that's gonna stop them?
Honorable mentions, whatever you guys got to throw out there.
Bizarre says Street Fighter 3. You guys feel that was a step back from Street Fighter 2?
No,
I do.
Street Fighter 3 was fire.
You think it was?
Stikz thinks Street Fighter 6 is a step back.
No, it's not.
No, he stepped back from Street Fighter 6.
None of them can beat me.
He stepped back from it.
Not a one of them can beat me.
He's like, no one can beat me in it.
Damn.
Chalk made him step back.
I thought
Yo, don't get me involved in this. Don't get me
Well,
involved.
you're the
in this.
reason.
I thought 3 was a step back from 2 because it was 3 characters from actually 4.
Well, they changed it to Alex was the main character.
Well,
I
at the end,
can see why.
There was Akuma, there was
Right.
Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li. Those are the only characters from 2. And all the characters from the game I hated except for those. There was not one character from Street Fighter 3 that was cooler than Street Fighter 2. Not
Sean was cool. Yun
He
and
needs
Yang
to,
were
yo,
cool.
Sean needs to come back. First of all,
Not
why?
one.
Why?
Actually-
That's his
actually,
only
no, no,
game,
no.
right?
No.
Yeah.
The chick.
What was the
White-haired
name of the
Storm.
dude with the trench coat?
Elena.
Elena was cool.
Elena was cool.
Elena's cool.
Just
Elena
kicks.
was
Yeah,
cool.
she was good.
What was
That
it?
was it.
What was the name of the dude with the trench coat?
Q.
Q. There you go.
Trash.
He reminded me of Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
That's
He
I don't
did
know what
look
it
like
is.
Inspector
He
Gadget.
looked like Inspector Gadget. Always reminded me of him.
Yo.
They had the dude
Dun, dun,
who was
dun, dun,
hanging up in like a spider web or
Oh,
whatever.
or
Oro or whatever.
Oro, I think it
He's
is.
just garbage, faked out some.
Yes, I saw. Yeah, that dude.
Yeah,
Alex-
he had one
Alex
arm or
is-
some shit, right?
Yeah, Alex
Yeah.
is trash. The boss of that
I didn't
was
mind Alex.
trash.
The boy.
No,
The
that boss
boxer
battle
dude.
was the cheapest
The boss
fucking
was
boss
trash.
Oh, the
battle
boss! I
ever,
hate
bro.
that dude. Blue and white, red,
Gil.
Oh,
Blue and red.
red and blue. Getting black and blue.
Dude,
that's
but
the SNK boss,
Bro.
man.
That was,
Urine,
yeah.
Urine was trash.
Urian.
My man's name is
Urine.
Urine. How is
Urine.
your name? Urine.
Urine.
Call him
Urian, not urine.
Nah, my man's
Nah, I
name
say
is
urine,
Urine.
man.
He was
Urine. Urine.
He was in diapers.
He was in
Yeah,
diapers.
he's wearing
diapers.
diapers.
He was in. He was wearing them Ludwig Kaiser trunks, man.
Get that shit out of
Nah,
here.
in the suit, he was cooler. In
Yeah.
like 5 or 4. Was it
Put
4?
some fucking
Probably.
clothes
My
on.
man got
He was in a
diapers
suit.
on.
He was a
Probably.
cool.
No, I didn't gel with 3. I was like, I tried to. I got the collection. I tried to play 3 again. I'm like, I
Nah.
don't like it like 2.
Fighting game masters love 3.
Yeah.
Don't blame them. I don't like the parry system in that. I don't like how you play that game. But it's understood as being one of the best, if not the best fighting game in all time history.
A lot
Nah,
of people love
It's
it.
crazy.
3 was fire, but I enjoyed 4 better.
Yeah, I thought 4 was better too. The even number Street Fighters, I think about it.
But we're talking about the bad sequels.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Army of Two,
Mm.
Devil's Cartel.
Yeah.
Took a step back.
Even
Oh,
it took a step back. Story, they fucked the entire story up. and the action was good. Customization was good.
The action was good.
Gunfights were good. They fucked that story up. Like they fucked the story up so bad you can't do another one. Like how you fuck up the story so bad
Reboot.
you
Kill
you-
the franchise.
Yeah, you probably have to just
They
reboot.
did
Like you
reboot.
can't.
Kill the franchise.
You fucked up the entire thing.
Damn.
That reminds me one more. I throw it. Commandos 3. Remember that game?
That's actually a good one.
Remember that
I
game?
don't remember.
Commandos 3.
It was
I don't
like-
remember that shit.
It was
Xbox,
like the sequel to Mercs.
Xbox 360, Xbox Live,
Yeah.
3-player, Commandos 3.
For real.
Dude, we
two-
played it. We got pissed at it.
Oh,
It was
it was
Too
three
difficult.
players, right?
Yep,
With
too
three
difficult
We
for
played?
no reason.
Oh,
No
that shit-
reason.
Yeah, that shit sucked.
No
Like,
reason.
that was
No
not.
reason.
Wait, what?
We were excited to play that. That was like
see
that was
this.
a
Because it was
letdown.
like cartoony. I said, "Yo, let's fuck with this," and then we got mad. I said, "No,
It
this
was
is
a
not
tough
even. It's
game.
not even fun. Like difficult. This is just stupid difficult.
This
for
is
no,
it?
this is not fun.
No, this isn't it.
Commandos 3
Commandos
for the
3.
Xbox 360.
Oh, for 360. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was like Xbox Live Arcade or whatever.
that pissed me off because I really was excited.
I remember
It
that
looked
game.
like
Yeah.
it was going to be cool.
It looked good. It looked really good, and it stunk booty hole. Shit's.
Damn.
All right. I haven't played this.
It was
So
bad.
I don't even know if this is it. Is this it? No, right?
Nah, sure.
No.
Oh, what the
I was about to say. I was about to say yes because there was a prison stage that sucked. The prison stage was terrible.
Yo, what
No.
is, it says Commandos 3.
Because it was like 2 names.
That shit was probably removed from fucking existence.
They erased it, dude.
They said, "Get this shit off."
I can't even find this shit. Hold on.
Yeah, because I think what you pulled up was command. That's a PC
Yeah, what the hell?
series. I know. Yeah,
And
know
I
it's
put
like a-
Xbox 360. Why the
I
hell?
think it's like a real time strategy. What you were pulling up of,
Yeah.
of the same
well,
name.
the game that what was it called? Because it was called that, and it was also called Commandos 3. What the hell was it called, man?
Okay, we put live
I
arcade.
might have messed up everything because I can't even find it. It's
It did have a title instead of
oh,
Commandos
is
3.
it Wolf of the Battlefield? Commandos 3.
Yeah,
Maybe.
here it is. Yeah, I got it.
Yep, it is. It is. It is.
Yeah.
That's what
Yep,
it
it
is.
is. I'm
Oh
looking
my
at it.
God.
I'm actually mad.
Yeah.
Ew.
the
The Genesis one looks better than this, bro.
This is,
That's your Merc sequel.
Oh,
Wow.
that's so unfortunate.
But like,
It looks worse now.
it looks like PS2, but this was on.
I thought it was like
360.
cartoony looking. This shit looks like asshole.
Oh, that's the cartoon part.
Wow.
Yeah, the game looks like an Xbox Live arcade game.
Yeah, it was just.
Yo,
No, it's just tough.
like
tough
a
game.
yo, what is he shooting?
Like
Oh,
our early one.
I
do-
didn't even, I knew nothing about this.
same,
We
same
thought it was
here.
gonna be fun. It was not. I was
Same
no,
here.
it's
I didn't
Because
Shadow-
and it's got the car and all
like,
that
yo,
shit.
Shadow.
Like,
Oh,
I didn't know this
man,
existed,
that's
but-
so unfortunate.
But it's booty hole.
yeah, that's video.
Ugh. All right.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing.
Yeah, cartel goes on there. Fight night round 4 goes on there.
We can go on for another hour. But
Yeah, there's just so
there's
many.
tons. There's tons.
Disappointing.
I got. Hold on. I'm not gonna say them, but
You got like 50.
I
We
got.
got enough for 3 podcasts.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jay's got every Mortal Kombat after Mortal Kombat 2.
Well, I have 7 more I can name, but I'm gonna save that for another podcast.
Gotcha.
Are you
Alright.
including Tekken 8 on that list?
Ooh.
No,
Street Fighter 6.
Yo, he's a Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8.
I would say Tekken 4
Guilty Gear.
or 5.
Resident Evil.
I
Resident
would
Evil
say
1.
Tekken 4 or 5 would be the worst.
Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 3.
Maybe 5.
I hate the
Resident Evil
series.
4. Resident Evil 5.
Marvel Rivals.
What are y'all talking about? No.
We're all just throwing sequels.
Damn. Resident Evil 6 is on a lot of people's lists.
Oh shit.
You
It's
know,
on a
I
lot of people's lists.
couldn't put it on there.
It's on
No,
a
it's
lot.
like, it's like
I enjoyed Resident Evil 6.
It was fun.
I enjoyed Resident Evil 6.
I
It was
did
a
too.
fun action game. It wasn't.
Yeah.
And I feel like Resident Evil 6 was like you can choose the type of game you wanted to play.
Yeah.
So like you choose the character that
I wish you
determined
could
what type
play.
of game you
it's a
wanted.
step back. It is a step back from 5.
I wish they gave you
Yeah.
a separate game for each of them.
Yeah,
No, it's like how you could play
Yeah.
part
Full
2 as one character. You could play the whole game.
Yes.
Play one of those scenarios as a whole game, so you don't have to pick all of them.
and there's
Yeah.
tons of errors I can name, but I really enjoyed the game.
Yeah.
I can't.
I didn't put it on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't because I liked the game a lot.
I wasn't disappointed by it, but I can understand why people were like
I was
frustrated with it.
I thought
Didn't
6
know.
was gonna put Resident Evil 3 on there because this to piss Reggie off.
Wow.
Reggie's gonna pop in out of nowhere like, "Don't you
Just-
fucking dare!"
No, I'm gonna put that on there.
The next one.
He's gonna fly over here. and fucking-
Yo, Reggie will be fucking so
We
mad.
need Reggie here live. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yo, for real, seriously. Absolutely, man.
Might happen this year, man.
Yeah, man. Come through, Reggie. Come through.
Alrighty.
Don't blow up the bathroom, though.
Yo.
Damn.
Don't blow up the bathroom.
Called him out like he was Turbo.
Hey.
Hey Reggie, you out there? He's like-
Got him.
If he pops in, I'll fucking die.
That's
I'll
only
fucking die.
it's only after cheesecake. If I have cheesecake,
Oh.
that's when it's
That
Oh.
we
That's
did
the
not
end
need
of
to
the
know that,
show,
sir.
y'all. Too much information.
All right. Here we go.
all right. And for those who are checking out the podcast, listen to us for the very first time, and you just decide that you can't get enough of Level 857, we got some good news for you. We got some more content for you in the form of streaming schedule.
So sneaky.
Sundays, 3:30 p.m. starting. We're going to be doing multiplayer. Let's play Sundays multiplayer games of the co-op versus variety. So join that Discord, follow social media to find out what we're going to be playing. But yeah, it's going to be a multiplayer game. So that's a spoiler. That's definitely going to be a spoiler. Everything else you got to find out yourself when you follow us. Join that Discord. Choc, what you got going Fridays?
Got Fighter Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. I play fighting games. I play beat 'em up. Sometimes I beat people up. Sometimes I get beat up.
But you always get back up.
Yeah, man. Always got to do that. This Friday, I might actually play a beat 'em up.
Oh,
I'm not sure which one yet.
We got quite a few. We got quite a few in the backlog, man.
I know.
no.
I know.
Actually,
We'll discuss after the podcast.
I
and
might.
You'll
Nah,
pick
I have one. I have one in mind.
Weren't you
Oh,
supposed
you
to
do?
play Sengoku 3?
Say what?
Weren't you supposed to play Sengoku 3?
Was I supposed to? I said
never-
I
you
probably
never
said I
played it,
wanted to.
You never played it, right?
No,
Sengoku 3.
but
I have that.
I have Metamorphic Force on my PS5, so
It takes like a half hour. You can put more.
I might just do that.
Yeah, and after you play Sengoku 3, play Sengohan. Play Sengohan.
Tell about the podcast.
Oh, man. And 7:30 p.m. Wednesdays, Eastern Standard Time. We got the podcast, all 5 of us doing what we do, unless one of us is sick under the weather. But it's going to be all 5 of us usually. It's going to be you guys coming in, joining us for the live chat, making this thing a party. We have a guest. The guest is going to be funny, entertaining. Maybe they'll have a sense of humor. If not, they'll still be entertaining, whether they don't or not. And and if you love the podcast and would like to support us, there's several things that you can do. You could rate, review on your preferred podcasting platform, wherever you get podcasts. Take care of that. Tell some family and friends that we exist. And maybe even consider becoming a member of either our Patreon or Fourth Wall. You could get that going on right now. It's free of charge for the first month if you do Fourth Wall. Permanent discount on merch and a whole bunch of extra stuff right there when you go to 857ent.com/membership.
It's also super chat, yo.
The super chat
yeah,
works
man.
also.
We need to keep the lights on. Now.
Sending money in the mail works also. Yeah, it doesn't
Sir.
matter.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Sir.
Not
Just think, you give us enough money, we can start the podcast on time. Let me say, for just $1.
Just $1.
For just $1, we can start the podcast on time if you donate right now.
If it was $1 from every subscriber, then we. Yeah.
yes. Just think. Just think. Imagine watching the podcast and it starts on time.
$1. $1.
Yeah, we need a desktop computer.
Yeah. No, we definitely do, man. Can't do a podcast with a laptop.
We're slowly.
I can't believe
we.
we've freaking been doing this for so many years.
It took us 351 episodes to find out.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Actually, well, 2 now.
Yeah.
For reals.
Well,
That's it.
until next week, y'all. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we'll see you then.
Hug your parents.
What the hell was that, dude?